right, welcome everyone to Salem, Oregon. We're here at the Coin Jam, and I am your host, Caleb Buss, my brother, Nathan Buss.
What's up, everybody? We're pretty excited. We're going to see today if anybody can overthrow the pro. And we're here at the Coin Jam in Salem, which is actually pretty awesome. We're going to show around the place a bit. There's actually a lot of games right here. But before we start up, if you're in the Salem area, head over here right now. We're going to be here for a few hours. We'll see if anybody can overthrow the pro and win themselves a juicy $100 bill. I have to tell you guys, we might have to up the amount because this $100 bill is getting old and ratty now. There's actually like tears in it because no one's gotten it yet.
Honestly, we should sign that, and that way they can see exactly that it's the same $100 bill every single time that no one has actually won it yet. So hopefully, maybe tonight.
But then we can just sign each one. How would they know?
Right, that's true. It'll have to be very specific and a really interesting signature.
If only there was something they could put on dollar bills that was like embedded where you know it's real, like maybe a face or something.
Right. All right, well, we're looking forward to get this thing started, so I'm glad you guys are here to join us right now.
Let's take a look at the place real quick. Take a look at this. We've got, and this is only one of the two rooms. This is a bar and grill. You can see all the different games. There's another room over there. I'm going to spin the camera all the way around to give you just a 360 view of the place.
Also, we are joined here tonight by Kat. Kat, how are you feeling about this this setup here in Salem, Oregon?
You know, I think that looks really fun. I love the table they've got. I'm a sucker for some of those hot flashes. So I'm really pumped to see Nathan play. Let's see if anyone can take you down. I think it's going to be really tough. But, you know, people should always challenge themselves, and let's see if someone can finally win against you, you know?
You know, Kat, I realize now that a lot of people don't know this model is called the Hot Flash. And so somebody's like, I'm looking forward to Hot Flashes. Like,
now I hear it. Yes, that is the model. That is the model of that table. Don't hit your head on the scoring unit overhead. I've never done that, but tall players can do it.
All right. See if we can find some people who want to first. We got a guy. Hold on a second.
You know, we got all sorts of different tables in North Carolina.
What was your name? Everett?
Everett, like the city of Washington.
You say Everett?
Yep, Everett. Yep. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so we have Everett coming over to verse the pro, Nathan Buss, the number one in the American Air Hockey League, for $100, absolutely free to him. Can he overthrow the pro? Let me say, Kat, you know, this man, he's tall. He's got the range, the wingspan right now. Can he overthrow the pro?
You know, it looks like he's holding the mallet the right way, but his defense is a little all over the place, which can be good to throw off an experienced player, but can also leave you wide open to shots like that.
Right.
Now,
he definitely
I think
he's holding the mallet in a good way. It looks like.
Yeah.
Than most.
Oh, he got one on him. Listen, look. Playing beginner players is sometimes tough for us experienced players because you sometimes don't know what they're doing. And sometimes they don't know what they're doing. And you swing in a specific way, you're expecting a bank, you get a cut like that. Ooh, Nathan is just tearing him up with those cuts. Wow.
Yeah, he's doing an absolutely fantastic job still. You know, so for a first-time contender, though, already, Everett looking pretty good out there.
Ooh, I thought that was in.
Nathan, though, 4-1, showing why he is the pro here tonight.
You know, I gotta say, his name is Everett, right?
Right.
Did I get that? Everett, your forehands are looking fantastic. Tell me how you do them. I still can't do them.
Right. Everett's forehands are looking pretty good, though. Can he take some more points from Nathan here?
Well, we're at 6-1. It's the moment of truth. Let's take a look. Oh, brutal slow right wall over from Nathan. I love that attempt.
Absolutely. You know, 6-1 here. Nathan's about to end it, and there it is.
Oh, tough, but a great show by Everett.
Ending there.
Wow.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to go see if we can find some more people who are interested in taking down the pro. Hello, gentlemen. Would either of you guys like to reverse our air hockey pro over here? If you win, you get $100. If you don't lose anything. It's absolutely free. All right, well, then come on over.
You know, Everett, to get even a single point against a player of Nathan's caliber is something you should be really proud of.
What was your name? Casey? Nice to meet you, Casey. Are you interested in... No. Okay.
Now, looks like Everett's
All
winning
right.
again.
Right, Nathan. Still there. It looks like Everett might have figured out a few things that Nathan's doing here, making it a little more difficult for Nathan to get these points in, but still 1-0 now.
Yep. Hey,
Everett
anyone's
goes that
game.
left wall. Ooh, and a nice cut there by Everett, taking the shot in there right now, tying up the game.
Now, I am just such a sucker for an underdog like this. So I would love to see Everett get a few more.
Absolutely. So far, it's been over a year. No one has taken down the pro yet, but perhaps tonight will be the night.
Wow, I love that. You know, I think the hard thing as a beginner, I remember when I started playing, the hard thing to comprehend was, well, why are these guys blocking in the middle of the table? And as you figure it out, the math and everything behind it, you know, it gets a little harder to get around.
Right. It requires a little bit more experience there to just sit in the middle. But when you do, it definitely denies the opponent more shot opportunities.
What would I do if I were in Everett's shoes right now? I think what I would try to do, seeing how far up on the table Nathan is, I might try to go for a bank. Can we get a really tight bank shot there? Although it's really hard to nail some of those.
Yeah, you know, setting up those bank shots against Nathan, but Nathan, you know, very quick response time. He's able to return to his goal to defend. So even when you have that opportunity to go for those bank shots, he's still such a quick reaction player. 4-1 now. Everett just dodging that puck coming his way. All right, now still 1-4. Can Everett come back and take that $100? If not, we do have Casey up next to see if he can overthrow the pro.
When you're pushed up that far forward, I like to try to punish them with a fast wall. Ooh.
Nathan topping the puck after he captured it.
Oh, rough. That's so rough.
6-1. Everett almost got that double wall. Goes for a triple wall there, but Nathan just, you know, easy to react to that one, unfortunately. And there it is, now 2-6. Everett does get another point on the board, but you could say that he might have to climb Mount Everest at this point if he wants to take down the pro. 2-6, a long way to go. But 3-6 now, maybe that journey has begun.
He's just got to do that 4 more times. That's it. That's not that much.
Only 4 more times in a row, and he could take it down.
Now listen.
It looks like the puck has slowed down just a little bit there.
Yeah.
Nathan, though, doing a bunch of off goals. Still 6-3. Nathan going for that left side, pulling Everett to that left side, trying to pull him away from the right side, and there it is now. 7-3. A great job by Everett, definitely closing the gap from that first game.
Oh, tough. But
all
what
right,
a great
Casey. I apologize. It appears that Celeste is actually up next. My apologies. Casey will be coming up after Celeste.
Sorry.
All right. Can Celeste, after witnessing that brutal matchup there, the pro versus Everett, excuse me, can she take something from that match and use it against the pro?
It can be really hard playing new players because they do block so far back, and that forces really great accuracy from you in your shots. And if you are a player like me and rely heavily on banks, it can be really tough. But players like Nathan, that cut accuracy, oh, that's just brutal.
Absolutely. He's got the accuracy, he's got the speed, he's got a lot of weapons in his arsenal to be able to utilize here on the table.
Yep.
Going to be tough overcoming that, but perhaps it looks like she's already using the forehand shot, so that could be hard for Nathan to deal with.
Man, all these
a nice
people
double wall there. Right.
And a great
Remember,
if you
if you
guys
guys like what you're seeing, like and subscribe. You know, we do these matches every Friday night, Saturday night, Monday night. You check in and see if we're doing them. That being said, we are in Salem, Oregon right now. Nathan coming in from Idaho, myself coming in from North California to set this up for your viewing entertainment. 4-0 now, Nathan does not take mercy on his opponent.
Yeah, the shots that Nathan's taking, it looks like have majority been those cuts, and those are really super effective against people who block really far back. Just like that, exactly. There's that other cut again, because you leave more of the goal open to those straight shots if you are blocking that far back. So that is a great strategy, and there's
look at that cut. That nice. I mean, he looked like he was going the right side, but he got that cut on the puck. Absolutely brutal to defend against, and there it is, 7-0. I believe her name was Celeste.
Shout out Celeste. What was that, Caleb? I talked over you there. My bad.
She unfortunately got destroyed this time, but maybe next time. 7-0.
You know, I think the hardest thing for new players to comprehend, at least this was the case for me, is the defensive changes that are necessary to play at the pro level. Because it's really, you can't block that far back, you can't be so twitchy, you got to push up just like Nathan does, and you got to be fast enough to block those banks. So really hard to comprehend when you're first starting out, but a great show by Celeste.
Absolutely. All right, we got Casey up now, going against the pro. We'll see how that turns out. Let's see if there's anyone else in here who's looking forward to play against the pro or not.
All right, Casey. It seems like the record right now is 3 points against Nathan. I would love to see her get to 4. I would love to see her win this. I love an underdog story. All right. Shout out to you, Casey. Let's do it. Now I do not know if this is just me.
Oh, no, I'm back now. I'm interviewing a couple people here. All right, so here we go. Casey.
Ooh.
There it is. You can tell that Casey, you know, he might be a little bit newer here. Still using the noob way of holding the mallet, and that's okay.
I call that the claw.
Kind of what we expect when we come to these new locations.
Yeah.
A nice shot there, though, with the right wall under. Nathan, unfortunately, letting that one slide in. Now 1-1. Casey with an opportunity here, but Nathan shuts it down quick. 2-1.
If I had to
guess, cross there now by Nathan. 3-1.
Nathan is going to pound those straights because when people newer players like Casey are that far back, it is just easy to, if you've got the accuracy. Well, a right wall under also works. Just pound them in.
Absolutely. Oh no! Casey, an absolute interesting pinch shot on himself.
Oh, brutal.
Oh, Nathan, no, throws it off, giving Casey another opportunity here.
Yeah.
Can he utilize? We'll see. Nathan, though, getting back control of the puck, going into that diamond technique. And a nice touch there, 6-1. His last opportunity for Casey. He can see the light at the end of the tunnels, but I don't think he'll be making it to that light this time. 6-1.
That is really tough. It's really tough to go up against top players when you still have the beginners defense. It's just there's so many holes in it. Unfortunately, it's just now it's not impossible, but it is really, really hard.
Right.
I see people talking in the chat. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I, for one, would love to see an upset tonight.
Absolutely.
Oh, and there's the cut.
But there it
In the
is,
game.
7-1.
Now that is tough. Like, I remember this one time I was just playing in one of our local arcades, and there was someone new playing. It was me and one of my other competitive players, and someone challenged us, and he got 4 on me. I was like, man, you're either fantastic or I'm terrible. But it's because sometimes when beginners hit the puck, you can't tell where they're going with it because they don't know where they're going with it. So randomness sometimes wins. Is this national level gameplay? Nathan is, yes, he is a very, very highly ranked player, one of the best. Excellent player. Really love watching him play. So this is one of those beat the pro events where you see if you have what it takes to overthrow Nathan, or maybe not. It's tough to go against a player of his caliber. Yeah, I saw that. He's out for blood. Oh, Nathan. And yet we have, if I believe I heard this correctly, they've been doing this Beat the Pro series for over a year. And someone has yet to overthrow him. So that should tell you just the level you're going up against. Which is really, really exciting because challenges are exciting and doing hard things is exciting. And it looks like we've got a lot of people ready to take him on tonight. So.
Okay, I'll watch it.
And it looks like up next we have Hannah. Is that right, Caleb? Hannah?
I believe so. Yes,
Yeah.
Hannah is
I
up
got that right.
to play.
Amazing. Yep. So Hannah is, Jessica, in the chat, I saw you say is amateur versus pro. Hannah is trying to overthrow Nathan as the pro, and let's see if she can do it.
Right. Oh, she has that hand brace already.
Ooh.
Looking for that competition match here. Nathan's giving her a little bit of the opportunity to warm up, and now he's looking to shut it down. The pro doing absolute violence on that table right now, 1-0.
There's that cross. That's just when you are
Hannah,
used.
nice shot there, but
Yeah.
what's that? What's that, Kat?
When you're used to just casual, let's go to the arcade and play air hockey. When you're used to that versus what Nathan's bringing out and what other pro players bring out, you are just completely unprepared, and it is so hard to come back.
Right. I mean, I just had a chance to verse my brother as well, and he's definitely improved since the last time I played him. I used to be able to drop him down in that first matchup almost every time.
Wow.
The curse of Caleb is what I would call that. But here tonight, though, Nathan showing up and shipping out the opponents here, unfortunately for them. Nathan trying to keep that $100 in his pocket.
Oh, yes.
But can Hannah win that 100? That is the question here tonight.
Oh.
Nathan now 4-0.
It is
3
so
more
brutal.
opportunities here for Hannah.
You know, I always
nice
tell
in and out there.
I always tell myself, you just got to score 7 points before the other person scores however many more they need to win. So if she can just get 7 before he gets 3, it's hers.
Absolutely.
Go get it. Yes, great reach by Hannah.
Oh, but there it is. A huge transition drop there by Nathan. Seeing an
Rough.
opportunity and landing it. Remember, if you guys are interested in challenging the pro, come down to Salem, Oregon, Coin Jam, and give it a shot for yourself. Could you come down and take that $100? 7-0 though.
And a skunk by Nathan.
Unfortunately, not able to take him down this time, but perhaps next time.
Part of the fun of this is to challenge yourself against really fantastic players, and I can't wait for the day that I get a chance to play Nathan. I'll see if I can take him down. I'll do my best. Consider this your warning, Nathan. I'm just saying, I can't wait for the time I get to play you. Consider this a warning. We'll see. We'll see.
Are we getting in trouble? No, you guys don't go with this stuff. You guys are boxing an album. Once you start getting that, we're like, come down. You guys, this whole bag will be filled with air hockey. Hey, are you going to play it now? But it's going to be filled up back here. This whole area doesn't.
See, I was trying to play the arcade employee. He's yelling at us right now, saying that we're gonna have to move the camera when this place gets busy. I'll show you guys the place one more time, real quick, so you guys can take a look. So everyone's like, "Oh, they're playing in a basement." No, we're not. We're in Salem, Oregon,
Apparently,
at the Coin
the owners
Jam.
think we're children, and that we don't know that people might show up. We're actually hoping they do show up here, but I don't know. We'll see.
Look at these awesome games: Venom, Star Wars.
I do
I'm
love all the
excited about this.
pinball.
Yeah. Okay, hope that's straightened back out. I'm excited about this. Okay, we need more people to play, though. So when did he say those people are showing up, Caleb?
Right here. Carl,
Okay, I got my next.
One of his own matches. He'll be here in just a second to challenge the pro.
I got my next target.
And then we'll go and see if there's any other players here or people here who are interested in challenging the pro.
Yep. Now, I see some people talking in the chat. Is Nathan one of the best air hockey players in the world? He is. I do not remember his world rank. I know it's somewhere in the 30s, I believe. 36, it looks like. 36, which is fantastic. You think about all the people who play and the caliber at which you have to play in order to reach that. It is really very impressive. So it is really a tough odds for everyone coming against him because, yeah, it's not going to be easy. It looks like been over a year. He's still holding on to that $100. So that should give you an idea of just how hard this is. Looks like he's writing something on it. Caleb, you gotta tell me what it is. Now, I cannot hear what he just said there. I'm sorry.
I signed my initials on it.
Oh, your initials. Very nice. He signed it. And whoever beats him eventually, if that ever happens, will have that as a trophy.
All right, sorry about that, Kat. I was seeing if there's some other people or players who are being interested in playing. So we got a couple people coming over here in just a second.
Very nice.
Yeah. What is the chat saying? Unfortunately, I can't bring up the chat because when I do, it causes a bad echo. So
the chat you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, I am watching the chat right now.
All right. I know you guys have all been looking forward to me, Caleb, the commentator, coming out here and bursting my brother, the #1 in American Air Hockey League. Listen, I'm a casual player like you guys. Yes, I do get to see the video and commentate a little bit, but I'm definitely your average Joe. So, can the average Joe take down the pro while commentating? Here we go. Looks like I get to start off with the puck tonight. Nathan definitely shaking in his boots right now, going against the number, I don't know, like 18 or something. Oh, 7-second rule. He's trying to use rules on me now because he knows that I am a massive challenge. Okay, maybe not, but then again, the double wall. No, Nathan does get control of it. Nathan now, bring it down, trying to use the fake goal there. Hale doesn't get the block, though. Goes for double wall, doesn't quite land. Hale needs to gain back control of this puck. Nathan going for a drift shot. Caleb does try to fake him out, though. Nathan then goes to the left side. Thinks he pulls him away, but no, Caleb breathes. and gets back control of this puck. Now, Kat, what are you thinking Caleb has to do here?
You know, if I were you, and I were playing at a level that is not quite as high as Nathan's, I think what I would try to do is hit some funky, weird shots. Hit him with something he's not going to expect.
This! Oh, but no! Doesn't quite land. The running shot does not take him down, but maybe the shift shot. No, Nathan does get a good block. All right, Caleb, coming back in. Nathan now.
Get a double bank. Let's try it.
Okay, there it is now, 2-0. Caleb's going to go for that double bank shot, even telling Nathan, see if he can read it and weep it or not.
Let's see.
Oh, no, he isn't even able to hit the double bank shot. Caleb needing to work on his shots and aim right now. Nathan now 3-0, not looking good for the come-up. Handy underdog, though. Make something happen with the left hand. Definitely throws him out of whack. And again, no. Now the right hand, Nathan, though, does get control and the shot. All right, looks like Caleb now going to have to step it up with the cross shot. Nathan, though, thinks he can read it. Can he read it, though? See, he's pulling it back away, and then he goes for the actual cut. Look, Nathan has yet to obtain the puck. Oh, but this time he does. And the shot now 5-0.
Score prediction is 7-1. 7-1. I predict you can get one. But you better do it fast.
Caleb using every tactic in the book. Who's that? Doesn't work now. 6-0.
It's your last chance. You better do it now.
Back on there. Last opportunity.
Oh,
Nathan's taking his time. Timeout. Timeout called by Caleb. There is a timeout rule. If you call a timeout while the puck is not in play, you get 10 seconds. So here, I get to tell you guys how great I am. 6-0. I've definitely put Nathan in his place here. Oh, and then we're back in play.
Technically, I think you have to have possession of the puck for a timeout. But
that might be the case.
I think it is the case.
But what that actually means is that there was no timeout called. The puck actually goes to Caleb because Nathan had it on his side for too long.
Caleb's still getting roasted, though. Unbelievable. A little bit, Jessica. He is very lively. He is having a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I do not think he can win this game. But you never know.
Caleb now. Nathan getting back to Bill. Nathan going into the diamond drift. He's thinking about using the dragon shot, but no, not this time. Back into the dragon stance. Nathan goes for the shot, but Caleb reads it and connects. Can he get that 1 point? Now that he has control, he can call the timeout, but he won't. We'll fake Nathan out. Okay, he still has time. Okay, he's going to go for the speed back. Into a turkey shot, but did not work.
A mystery shot. I do not know what that was called.
Oh. And there it is. 7-0. I failed the chat. I apologize, chat, but listen, you could come down here to Salem, Oregon, to the Coin Jam, and take down this pro and win $100. Do what I can. Stand up for your commentators tonight.
I really did expect a 7-1. I really did expect a 7-1. I called that wrong. I am sorry, everybody. I will get one right this time.
Listen, there was a time when I would beat Nathan and 6-7 him as well. Very close matches. But now Nathan has had a lot of time into the game. But maybe when we come down to Idaho in a week or two, maybe by then I'll have learned a thing or two to re-challenge these pros.
So it looks like we have people talking in the chat about air hockey and the competitive level that Nathan plays at. So tonight, looks like KKG, tonight, this is a pro versus amateur night. Nathan Buss is the pro player here, and everyone else playing him is looking to overthrow the pro. There is a really, a lot of pro players, a lot of competitive players. It's a lot of fun.
So I see in the chat, somebody's asking for me to give them tips and tricks on how to play better. Who is that person? Let's see. That is that Play to Win. Oh, I love it. I like the name is even fitting. No, that's not someone that we staged either. Play to Win. All right, tips on how to play. Do not block all the way back. Oh, man. as you heard Kat say earlier, that's going to open up all the straight shots, okay? It's going to be so easy for me to get those straight shots in. Instead, bring your defense to about here. That's going to make it really hard for me to get the straight shots in. Also, it gives you more time to block the bank shots. Let me make it really, let me explain it as best as I can. I have an extra puck over here. This is perfect for the extra puck. If I am shooting this from right here, I'm this player right here, and I bring out my mallet and I hit the puck, it's going to travel a lot less distance this way than if it were to hit a wall first and then go in, right? Which means there's a tiny bit more time for a person to block the bank shot. So you have to block the straights before you block the bank shots. So bring up your defense a bit. When you hold the mallet, hold it with 3 fingers like this, so that way you can hit the puck really hard and reach out further, okay? And this is what a lot of people don't do. They don't look up before they shoot. A lot of people just look down to hit it, but they don't look up first to even see where they're aiming at. So you watch a lot of these new players, they're going to be blocking all the way back. They're going to hit it way too soft. They're going to hold it wrong, and almost none of their shots will be actually targeting my goal. I mean, I don't want to do this, but I could just leave my mallet up, and they won't be able to get some in. They think that's maybe cocky, but it's really my way to show people really aren't very accurate in air hockey. So with those tips, it'll be way easier to play. Hold it with 3 fingers, hit it hard, aim your shots. Kat, you're super quiet right now.
I know. I was waiting.
Oh, there you are.
I was waiting for you to finish with those tips. That was really helpful and really great. And really important for newer players to hear, because it is hard to adjust to what you need to do in order to even hold a candle to some of these top players. So thank you, Nathan, for that and for the demonstrations. That is really a great visual aid for people watching right now.
What's your name? All right, so we're waiting for more people to show up. There's people coming right now. Oh, there's some. You guys want to jump on? Okay, we got some people coming in right now, and if nobody else shows up in a second, my wife will play. This place said that they're going to get really busy. If this place does not get really busy, we're going to boogie over to the bowling alley in town. We're in Salem, Oregon. I let these guys know ahead of time I was going to be here. They didn't think I was serious. I called them multiple times, so when I finally get here, like, oh, you were serious? Yes, I'm pretty serious about it. So I'm kind of bummed because we could have actually advertised for it and got a little more people here. Anybody
I heard
right
Ray
now?
Nugget saying, I'm looking beautiful. I appreciate it.
Ray Nuggets?
Okay, the next person coming up, her name is Six, like S-I-X. Okay, if anybody's in the Salem area, head over here to the Coin Jam right now, and I'll play you. You can win $100. All right, and Six is up next.
Caleb, you are looking beautiful.
I appreciate that. I do what I can for our viewers. All right, it looks like we have our next matchup now.
All right, looks like we have someone named Six. Hello, Six. I would love to see you get a bunch of points.
Is up in action. Sorry about that, Kat. It looks like she is here to challenge a pro. Can she take that $100? All right. Nathan, give her an opportunity to kind of get warmed up here on the table.
Very nice. I do think.
All right, Nathan is.
You go ahead, Caleb.
Kat.
No, you're saying something about what Nathan's doing.
It looks like Nathan is warming up. Yeah, it looks like he's starting to warm up. There it is now, 1-0 with that cross.
That really is the answer. You already, and looks like KKG is picking up on tactics already. See a mistake, she's holding it at the goal. She is blocking very far back, and that is something that a lot of newer players do, which is not, unfortunately, does leave you wide open to some of those straight shots that Nathan's hitting right now.
Absolutely. You know, people will always wonder when they first come in here, is air hockey even a pro sport? How does that even work? But you can see the difference between a pro player and a casual very quickly. The score starts to plummet in despair for the casual player, unfortunately. 4-0 now.
It looks like someone's talking about in the chat, my algorithm brought me here. Welcome. We are glad that it did. This is one of our Overthrow the pro events. The player on our side of the table, Nathan Buss, is one of the top players in the world, and we are having amateurs see if they can overthrow him. And so far, it's been over a year, and no one has done so. So that should tell you just a bit about how good Nathan is. Oh,
yes, now
brutal.
7-0. Nathan ends the game just like that. 6 for the first time versing a pro. Seeing that gap there, unfortunately, but well done by her.
This looks like KKG talking in the chat about why does my ego say I could beat him. I love the confidence. I love the confidence. You may find that it is way harder than you think, but I love that. I love that energy. I think you should try.
Yeah, absolutely. KKG, let me just explain how it works. I am one of the casual players here. I think I could beat Nathan, but unfortunately that ego does not work on the table. That time and experience, the arsenal of shots, the way to defend, there's just so much in play, and it really is tough out here. I used to play against my brother back when we were just both casual players, and I typically beat him more than he beat me, although he may not say that. But now he's absolutely crushing the competition.
It looks like someone's asking, how do you become a pro at air hockey? There are a lot of communities around the U.S. We have some in North Carolina. That's where I am speaking from right now. There's Idaho, Chicago, Houston. A lot of resources online. If you don't have a community in your area, start one. There's a ton to learn, and really, ultimately, it's about practice. So, looks like we got someone else. Looks like her name is Jessica. Jessica, I would love to see you take Nathan down.
All right, Jessica versus Nathan. Here we go. Can Jessica take down the pro? Ooh, a nice shot already holding the mallet, the ham hammer, in a better way. You can see the 3-finger technique on that mallet. Definitely a way to utilize that. Nathan, though, getting control of it. Ooh, a nice defense try there by Jessica, but Nathan still getting back control of the puck. Nathan using everything he can, but Jessica, nice capture there. Going for that left wall. Ooh. 1-0 though.
There is a prize for beating Nathan. It is $100. He has been holding on to that $100 for about a year now, so no one has taken it from him yet.
That is correct. Welcome in, Ivan. How are you enjoying the stream tonight? 2-0. Nathan has the lead. Jessica getting back control of the puck there. Going for that right wall now. Nathan getting back control, going for the right wall as well. Jessica has an opportunity here. Tries to take it, doesn't quite land. She needs to get a point on that board. Oh, Nathan with that huge deflection and shot. 3-0 now. Oh, Nathan out of position. Jessica getting that right wall under on him.
Oh, it is tough to go against some of those. Now, Jessica, I know is Nathan's wife, and obviously knows what she's doing a little more than some of the other players. And if I actually just got word she's 21st in the league, that is awesome. That is really, really great. And you can see that she's blocking in the middle. She's holding the mallet in the way that a lot of us do. So she's got a little more knowledge than a lot of beginners, and she's holding her own in a really great way.
The puck goes to Nathan. Oh, if he's not quick enough, no, it doesn't go into. I attempted to Ludoogle him there, but it didn't quite work out. Now 5-1. Jessica, though, already showing that she's put up more of a match than I did. I think I'm going to need a redemption shot here soon, but 5-2.
A brutal double bank. If I were a beginner playing Nathan, I would hit 7 of those in a row. I'd try to.
Right. Absolutely, KKG. Nathan is way too good for the casual players here tonight. Can any of them prove us wrong?
I do think it's very inspirational to watch excellent players play because it just shows you how high the ceiling is for this sport and how good you can get. So I love watching excellent players play. We got a lot in North Carolina. Oh wow, got a lot in Idaho, Houston. Just really fun to do.
Absolutely. I think for the most part, people would like to play this and get into it, but it's
Rough.
tough to do, right? You have to have a lot of different tables. Tables cost a bit of money. Playing on the tables costs money. So it takes a little bit to get into this kind of sport.
It does. It does. I would love a table. I'll consider that later. I just don't have space. Shout out to you, Jessica. That was really fun to watch.
Absolutely. Great job, Jessica. Getting more points than me, 2-7. How are you feeling about that match?
I'm feeling like I'm out of practice. Yeah.
I understand that too. I don't practice at all. Getting 7-0 is pretty brutal.
You get wrecked? I got 7-2. That means I'm better than you?
Apparently. Well, would you like to challenge me on the table? Maybe while Nathan is gone and away, we will take control of this table right now.
Jessica, I really liked watching you play. The good news is, even if you're out of practice, a lot of the muscle memory remains, so you can just practice a little bit and get way back up there.
Where's that other mallet? Is this one of these? I think Nathan has the other mallet. That's okay. We'll use one of the normal nude mallets. All right. Caleb versus Jessica. Can he overthrow the amateur? Oh! He tries to take her down while she's laughing. Uses burst psychology here. Oh, goes to the right one. Doesn't quite work. Jessica, I think, giving him an opportunity. Is she going to regret that, though? Oh! On her own mallet, 1-0. Caleb taking the lead. Building that confidence for himself. What's that, Kat? Go ahead.
Technically, isn't she the underdog in this case? Because I believe, aren't you ranked 11 and she's ranked 21?
That would be the case. I really don't know. I went down to Idaho and played one time, and
I believe that is the
been
case.
a while since. All
So
right,
she is
she's
the underdog.
Then 1-1.
Come
Here
on,
we go.
Jessica.
Can she overcome?
Now, I see people talking in the chat about the algorithm. It is really good, and I see some people talking about us getting really skilled at specific things. This is maybe a bit of a niche sport to some people, but it's so much fun, and there are a lot of communities who really have a tremendous amount of great players. So, I think.
Absolutely. Here we go. We are back in 1-1. Oh, Jessica, in and out shot.
Wow. I love
Caleb with a huge defensive block there. Caleb trying to do what he can to pull her away from her defense. Still not quite working. Both these players not getting shot, but then the commentators curse Jessica. 2-1 now. Caleb
Beautiful
has
cut
to
by
step it up
Jessica.
if he wants to take down Jessica right now. Oh, and Caleb using the force gets her to shoot it in on herself. But then she shoots one straight down. 3-2. It looks like the puck might be smoking there after that shot. Here we go. Caleb goes for a cross, doesn't quite land. Now he sees the opportunity, goes for the right while under. You see, I watched her pull out to defend that shot, so I knew a wall shot was the one to take. Now, 3-3. Now, here you want to pull your opponent away from the goal with an off goal. See, like that. Take that off goal. You could do it again. She tries to go for it. Oh, but then I topped it. So it goes to her, unfortunately.
Tough. It is all tied up. I love to see it.
Absolutely. I'm a little far back on my defense. Now I'm going to bring it up a little bit. Try to throw her off her game. Oh, no! And it hits my puck 4-3. She's in the lead. All right, here we go. Caleb with the stranger technique, the left-hander. Look at that, and it works. Left-handed. Now back to the right hand. It hit the end, so it does go to Caleb. Myself. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. The dragon shot, but no, Jessica does block it. And back again. And there it is!
Oh.
5-4! Caleb taking the lead for the first time this match.
The cross is brutal. Come on, Caleb. But she
Jessica, though,
returns it.
tying it back up. Caleb now with another stranger danger. Doesn't quite land, though. Oh! She shoots the puck into him for that maneuver. There we go. Kat, can Caleb do this? The right wall under, 6-5, 1 to go.
I want to see her tie it up. Let's go.
Can Jessica tie it up right now? Caleb, way out there. She does see it.
There
Goes
she
to the under.
goes.
Now, with the last opportunity, 6-6. Caleb,
As we
almost
say in
losing
North
control.
Carolina, show me.
Show me! Jessica now with a huge opportunity. She lands. Oh, no! The commentator letting the chat down once again.
A beautiful underdog win. Shout out to you, Jessica. That was so much fun to watch.
Absolute shout out to Jessica there, taking down your #1 Overthrow the Pro commentator tonight. But here we go. Now Nathan back on the table, it looks like, perhaps. We're waiting for a few of our players to come out here and challenge them for $100. Go ahead and show that $100 to the players.
It looks like someone in the chat is talking about German, so not only Americans
All right,
watch it. We do
resync
have
there.
other people
1
there.
second, Kat. If you can still hear us, we are setting up our ears.
Oh, I can sort of hear you. Not anymore.
Can
So
you
I'm
still hear us? Oh, I hear you now.
A little bit.
Can you
Yep.
still
Now
hear
I
us?
can. Now you are good. Now
Okay.
you are good, Caleb.
Okay, perfect.
Ray says, "Sorry, Caleb, for your loss."
That's okay. My loss is your gain for your viewing entertainment.
Yeah. Responding to KKG in the chat, I guess we do have people in other countries. I know we have several players in Venezuela. I know that maybe if you. We got Will Upchurch out in Ireland. Shout out to you, Will Upchurch. Yeah, but I think I've interacted with a majority of the players from NC and maybe Chicago. Cat is the loudest. I am very loud. I guess my microphone is picking all of it up. Looks like we got someone on the table with Nathan. I do not know his name, but I will get it shortly.
What's your name? Ray? Greg. All right, so we have Greg coming out here now to challenge the pro. You can see he looks ready to go.
I did not hear his name. Can someone type it out for me, please?
Greg. His name is Greg. Greg.
Wow, we got a bunch of Gregs here in
That is
NC2.
correct.
Wow, good shot, Greg.
1-0. Greg taking the lead. He has an
Come on, Greg.
opportunity to win $100 right now. But now 1-1. Greg
Now-
bringing it out nice and calm, like taking his time. Something very good to see here. But you can tell he's holding the mallet in the nuke technique. Will that be to his disadvantage?
It is really hard sometimes with beginners. I've said it earlier, but I'll say it again for a new batch of watchers. Sometimes they do just swing, and oh, that's rough loss there. But they do just kind of swing wherever the puck is, and it makes their shots unpredictable. And it means if they don't know where the puck's going, neither do you. So how do you hope to defend it? So let's see if he can get that working in his advantage.
3-2 now. One of our closest matches yet for Nathan.
I think
4-2 though.
the record for points scored against Nathan tonight, I believe, is 3. Let's see if Greg can top that.
Right. Now 5-2. Remember, if you guys like what you're seeing, like and subscribe. Greg going for that double wall. Now for that cross there. Oh no, Greg loses control. Nathan now into the dragon stance, but no, Greg does get a huge block. Nathan to the cut. Nathan into the diamond matter. Goes for the shot. Greg just trying to hold on for dear life. Now 6-2. 5 more points to go for Greg. Greg goes to the double wall. The cross. Gets the cut and 6-3. Ties up the most points against our pro tonight. Can Greg make the comeback story of a lifetime? No, it is over. 7-3. Nathan does take down Greg.
Now, he did match the record for points scored against Nathan tonight. 3 is good. 3 is very good if you are a beginner against a caliber, a player of a caliber like Nathan.
Absolutely. You know, typically we only see maybe one person a night bring Nathan to 5 points. So you know, getting the 3 is always a very good accomplishment there. A lot, I would say typically you see 1 point. 1 to 0 points for most players that come out here.
I agree with
and guess who's come back to challenge the pro? Everett.
Everett's
He's
back.
had a taste, and he wants more.
You know,
Can he do it? Can he overcome?
With his height and his reach, I bet he could be, if he ever decided to want to play some more, he could be a really fantastic player. But I hope he doesn't hit his head on the overhead scoring unit. I've seen people do that.
Absolutely. He has the wingspan.
Oh.
Can he utilize the weapons that he's been provided here tonight? 1-0. Nathan is in the lead, and a huge cross. Nathan not giving him anything this time. Shutting down everything he can. Everett, a nice right wall, but Nathan there to defend. Now into the diamond drift. Into the dragon shot cross. Oh, 3-0. Brutal. But can Everett take him down? Now 4-0. What can he do to take some points off of Nathan right now? Pat, how are you feeling about this match?
You know, I really admire Everett's dedication and grit here because Nathan is not an easy player. If I were him, I would tell him to do some weird stuff too. Rough. I think what has worked against Nathan are some of those weird double banks. There was an attempt just right there. And I think maybe have some of them gotten some straights here and there, but those are hard to get.
Absolutely. It is tough. Even if you know the shot you want to take, it's still hard to get it past the number 1 in American Air Hockey League, Nathan Bust. You know, he's out here giving anyone and everyone a chance at $100. 7-0'd Everett. Thank you so much again for challenging the pro.
Grit and dedication there. I believe firmly in never giving up and to not let defeat really keep you down. So I really like to see that kind of dedication from players.
Absolutely. Never give up. Never surrender. Give it your all. Oh, and now our next contender.
Also, chat, can you please tell me, is my microphone too loud or can you hear me okay? I've been adjusting settings all night and it's still being a little weird.
What's your name? Tony. All right, Tony, good luck against the pro. Can Tony win that $100?
Cool.
All right, you can see that he is holding it in the noob stance, so he is still a casual player. We got John B in the chat saying, great commentary tonight. We appreciate that, Cat and I. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh, 2 by Nathan.
2-0, Tony. Oh, wow, that one absolutely flew by him that time. Oh, Nathan scoring on himself. Tony maybe having a little bit of an intimidating presence. Throwing off the pros momentum there.
Self-scores happen to the best of us, unfortunately. I wish they never did, but the randomness of the game can make that happen.
Absolutely. It doesn't matter how good you are. Every once in a while, you may slide one in on yourself.
You know, something worth noting about Nathan in all of these games and in air hockey as a whole is whoever controls the puck the most in terms of they possess the puck on their side. The majority of the game really controls the game. More chances to score, and you really just don't give the opponent as many chances to score. So that's a huge thing for Nathan and in the game at this level as a whole. Brutal. Yeah. Very brutal.
Absolutely. A nice cross there by Nathan. Oh, and there it is again. 6-1, Tony.
Very nice. Very nice.
Still, though, Tony getting one more point than I did. 7-1. A nice job there by Tony. Listen, folks, this is a tough matchup here tonight. All right, maybe.
Okay, very nice. I love seeing everyone.
Would you guys like to see the commentator Caleb challenge the pro one more time? Let us know in the comment section.
If you're challenging him again, you better win this time.
Oh, listen, if I get at least 2 points, that would be considered a win for me tonight.
Why stop at 2? Go
I think
for
we
3.
do it.
Yeah. Hey, never give up.
Can I win the $100 from the pro? I think he's shaking his head yes. Yes, see, there it is. Oh! All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Grab your snacks, your Tic Tacs, and all your knickknacks, because this is about to get good. Can your casual commentator take down the pro? Here we go. Actually, can we switch sides?
Oh, are we doing
It looks like a little side switcheroo, trying to throw him off his game.
Maybe this is the lucky side.
As a casual player, you gotta do everything you can to throw off the pro. Here we go. All right, this is for you, John B. and Ray and Kat and everyone else. Can we do it?
Now, if you say it's for me and then you lose, I'm gonna be real mad.
Still 1-0. Nathan taking the lead. Stranger danger, though. No, it does not work. Nathan sees it and reads it. Stockholm and reads the challenge shot there. He shoots my hand. It goes to him. I'm dying. I call injury. There we go. We are back in play. Nathan does get challenged, and Caleb getting the puck there. A great job by Caleb. Goes for the right wall under, reads the defensive shot there. Nathan frustrated with that one, but Nathan does use the same technique. Caleb will do it as well. Oh no, he loses control. Nathan feeling real bad for him there. Oh! And he does it, ladies and gentlemen. The shot of a lifetime. 2-5. You got to be quick with it.
Chat, for anyone watching, that goal does not count because Caleb lost his mallet there. That is
now 6-2. Only needing one more point to feel real good about himself. Can he do it?
What is happening?
There it is, 3-6.
Oh dear.
Wait, Nathan goes into his diamond pattern. Oh, Caleb shoots another. And he stops it. What happened there, ladies and gentlemen? $100 on the line. Can he do it? Around the world. Oh, another! 4-6. Try it again. It doesn't work. Wait, there's another one up there. All right. Anything and everything. You have to do what you can. Oh! Oh no, he still can't land it. No, and that's it. It is all over. Every cheating possible tactic, and it still can't overthrow the pro. Listen, it doesn't matter how casual you are. Try everything and anything. He still takes you down. Alrighty.
Oh
An
wow.
exciting match. Absolute craziness.
For everyone watching who is not sure what is going on, that was there are several things that Caleb did there that are illegal. You cannot throw your mallet like that. That is called loss of mallet, and that should have been Nathan's puck. And he also blocked the goal with his arm, which is not only painful, but is also called goaltending. That is when you block the goal with anything other than your mallet. Very, very funny. I think that was entertaining to watch, but Caleb, unfortunately, that is a little bit disappointing for me. You gotta win for me at some point, man.
It's absolutely true. You know, don't take that to the tournaments, but here at a casual night against your own brother, do anything and everything you can.
Very, very funny. This is
the double versus the single match that you've all been wondering about. Here we go.
now. This is not how doubles normally works. Normally, if you are playing in doubles, you have one person on the table at the time. But it looks like to go up against Nathan, you might need two people blocking at one time. Let's see. Oh, that's crazy. Doesn't even work.
Right down the middle, 1-0.
Now tell them if they are trying to win, they should block with both their mallets in front of the goal, not to the side of the goal.
That is a very good point. Maybe when it gets down to 6-7, we'll let them know that good information. But until then, they have to figure it out. 1-0. Ooh, a nice defensive block there, though. Nathan goes for another right wall. Oh, it goes into a double shot there. Nathan, a huge defensive play there. He can't let anything slide in. He doesn't have a lot of opportunities here with so many mallets on the field there. Oh, man. Oh, look at that bangerang. 2-0.
That is brutal. Yeah,
Oh.
You know, I think if you have two pucks, or not two pucks, excuse me, two mallets, they really should be in front of the goal. Oh, that's rough.
Right. Oh, and the puck does go flying. I will retrieve it. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We will get this right back on and going for your viewing entertainment now. 3-0. Can Celeste and Everett overcome the pro right now?
Mm-hmm. Let's find out.
Oh no!
Wow, what a shot by Nathan.
Right. All right, going back to the chat, we got Everett. Kind of looks like me, not gonna lie, says KKG. All right, and we have Jessica in the chat too. Illegal loss of mallet. That must have been when I was playing. 5-0 now. Nathan's still in the lead, massively.
Wow. Imagine if actual doubles was played this way. That'd be crazy.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Oh, 6-0 now. 1 point to go. And a shout out to Noisy Alien for the $1 donation. 1-6. They do it. They do get a point on it now. If you guys are just tuning in, oh, excuse me. Go ahead, Kat.
No, I'm impressed with what's going on, Nathan, is all I was going to say. Go ahead, Caleb.
All right. If you guys are just tuning in, remember to like and subscribe. We are playing in Salem, Oregon at the Coin Jam. Nathan taking down two of the opponents right now, 6-1. If you guys defeat the pro, Nathan, in a match, you get $100. 7-1, Nathan does take the win again. Alrighty.
Well, that was fun.
Absolutely. Let us know in the chat how you guys are feeling about these matches. Our pro air hockey player here tonight. Remember, we do this every other Friday or Saturday night, Overthrow the Pro, and our Monday nights where we have a lot of our pros and amateur players come out and play. So stay tuned for those.
I'm gonna bet that someone is gonna be able to get 4 on Nathan by the end of the night. I don't know who, but I would love to see it, and that's what I'm gonna put out into the universe. Nathan is shaking his head. Okay, all right, let's find out.
It is definitely tough out here versus the pro, but I think it could happen depending on how late we stick around here tonight. You know, Usually it typically starts to get busier the later that it goes into the night. So stick around for that.
Very nice, very nice. We're getting a nice tour of it's called the Coin Jam out in Salem, Oregon. And it looks awesome. I love all those pinball machines. So what a cool place to go and play some air hockey. And also to go play a bunch of pinball, it looks like.
Absolutely.
If I'm at an arcade and I'm not playing air hockey, I'm usually playing like Miss Pac-Man or something, but maybe I'll take up pinball now. This is an inspiration for me.
Aries ready for
Right.
round 2.
Oh, round 2 between Jessica and I. Okay, so she did defeat me last time by 1 point. I believe it's a redemption match. It looks like we'll be swapping sides.
So it looks like number 11 versus number 21. You know, Caleb, if you win this one, I feel like at some point during the night, you guys will have to do a tiebreaker game. So Jessica, see if you can take him out now.
That is a good point. She does have a good chance of taking me down. Don't worry, I won't be using any illegal antics in this match. But what is illegal? That is the real question.
What is illegal? Well, so many things. For those of you in the
I think
chat
the real question, and I don't know if I'm interrupting anybody, is whether or not I get points from this. You know, because he's 11 and I'm, 21? Just saying. Ranking.
I think you have to officially challenge him, and this may be a weird table to do it on, but I love that energy, Jessica.
That is a good point. She does have to technically challenge me, and I think it's in a set match or something like that.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
All right, so here we go. I'll give her the opportunity this time with starting the puck since I had it last time.
Oh, yeah.
All righty.
Ready?
We are ready. Here we go. Jessica now goes for a cross to start it off.
And for some of you in the chat who are not sure about what is illegal versus illegal, throwing your mallet is not allowed. That is a lost mallet. It is the other person's puck. Looks like a great over from Jessica, by the way. Fantastic. You cannot put your
double dinger by Caleb.
He returns it with a left wall.
All right, Caleb now with another opportunity. Can he do another triple dinger dinger? 1, 2, 3, but he misses it. And a right roll over, 2-1.
Looks like it almost went behind the mallet though.
Cross! Now it's like he's warmed up, 3-1.
Jessica, you gotta lock in. You gotta do it. I believe in you. You're amazing.
And another 4-1.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. She's gonna come back and win it. I promise. But the puck has to stay on the table. And that's another thing.
This one sliding underneath all of those beautiful pinball machines.
That is another thing.
But I do recover it.
If you hit the puck off the table like Jessica just did, then whoever had the last forward motion, it goes to the other player. You cannot hit the puck off the table. If the puck hits your hand, it is the other player's puck. And if you put your mallet on top of the puck, then it is called topping, and it is the other player's puck as well. So lots of things that are illegal. Also, you cannot hit the puck if it is fully over that center line there.
Nice shot by Jessica there. A huge cut. Now Caleb with another huge opportunity. He goes for the cross. He does get a tip on it, though. Now Caleb bringing it back in for another cross. Doesn't quite land. A double dinger danger. No. Jessica now. With an opportunity. Caleb gets it back. Goes into the dragon stance here. No, he doesn't. Okay, now he does. He goes to that right wall. He had to leave it quickly because that 7-second timer. Oh no! Jessica shoots it in on herself. Caleb's intimidating presence. Oh no, but then she lands one. Now Caleb into the stranger danger. Left-handed shot technique. Doesn't quite work, but it goes back to him because it did touch Jessica's hand. Now Caleb, 5-3. Looks up at the scoreboard. A right wall. Doesn't quite land. Jessica goes back to a cross. Caleb now. A right wall under. Doesn't quite land. Blocks the straight. Jessica going for another cross.
Beautiful.
Caleb regains control. Goes for that right wall under. Doesn't quite land. He notices he hasn't done any overs yet.
And
So he's going for...
to not shoot an over.
Tries to go for an over. Jessica, though, heard what he was saying and predicted it. Oh! And it rolls, gets away from us. But here it comes back out here now. 5-3. I'm ready. And now we're in play. Here we go. Right wall under doesn't land, but then that cross. Another cut cross. All right, now Caleb looking for a cut. Doesn't quite land, though. A forehand. Oh, the slow shots seem to get there. 6-3. The revenge match. Caleb only needing one more point to take her down. And he gets it. The intimidation technique.
I'm still going to
only
be honest,
lands
Caleb.
3, but takes it.
She still scored. She scored a
lot more
majority of
points
the
than I
points
did.
there. Yeah, just
That is very
unfortunately
true.
some of them on herself there. But you know what? This just means we'll have to have a tiebreaker at some point during the night. So everyone look forward to that.
Absolutely. Alrighty. Oh, me versus the pro? Is that what's going on? Once again, listen, I've lost quite a few times now to this #1 in air hockey, but maybe I've warmed up. Perhaps I have a chance now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, can we get the win on Nathan? Maybe at least get the lead with a triple dinger. 1, 2. No, Nathan interrupting it.
Interrupted, unfortunately. I am loving the enthusiasm.
Oh, and a nice right wall over. All right, Kat,
Over.
what shot should I take here now to defeat Nathan?
Left wall under.
All right. He goes for the left wall under, but it shoots off the table.
It has to say on the table, unfortunately.
1-0. We're ready.
Great
In play,
attempt,
Nathan
though.
taking it down. Oh, a nice block. All right. Can we go for another left wall under? This time, Nathan is ready for it, though. It's like he has hearing or something. He can hear everything I'm saying now, but he doesn't see that one. The challenge, the Belgian Bull technique. 1-1.
Wow.
Oh, but he reads it this time with that beautiful cut. 2-1.
Gorgeous.
Caleb comes back onto the field. He goes for a fake. It does get past Nathan, but not in the direction that he wanted. Now coming back up here. Goes for an off goal. Now goes for a cross. Nathan does block it, though. It's a little bit shy of speed. Oh, an in and out shot there by Caleb. Nathan trying to go for that cut again, but Caleb starting to read it. Stopped him in his tracks.
That gets to me because you're moving forward.
2-1. Nathan getting the puck. Here we go. Nathan says, "Are you ready?" and throws the puck at the table. I believe that will go to me this time. The puck never lies, folks. All right, now let's puck up or shut up. Here we go. Nathan, look at his stance. He goes for that cross, and you can see it, the way he's positioning himself on the table right now. He brings it up, goes for that wall. See, look at his stance. Now he's going for the cut because of his stance. You guys got to read his stance. Goes for the off goal. Now goes for the wall. As soon as you start picking it up, you can have an opportunity here. Look at that. Nathan does read the slow shot, though.
I will say, Caleb, you are defending out of your mind right now. Great job.
Thank you. I believe I am out of my mind, and I may have to seek medical help. Now, Nathan, 3-1 still. Here we go. Nathan bringing it into the dragon stance, but Caleb reads it. Pushes him away from his off goal and makes him shoot himself. The intimidation by Caleb right now. And look, now 2-3. Tries to go for the under. Goes for the cross, loses the mallet. Not intentional. Ready. 3-2 in play. Nathan now goes for that cut. Gonna go for an off goal. Caleb sees it and tries to block it and retain it. But that's 4-2 now. A tough match indeed. Caleb now with time. Goes for the cross. Doesn't quite land. Now that Nathan sees that cross, he's going to be ready for it, but not for the double. 4-3. Nathan, a nice read on Caleb's challenge. 5-3.
This is your chance to get 4 points. I told you earlier, Nathan. Someone's going to do it, and it's going to be Caleb.
That's true. Will Caleb get the first 4 points against Nathan? Nathan keeping it far away because he knows that Caleb can challenge him now. Doesn't want to bring it up to the line. He's worried. He's scared. He's shaking in his boots. He's trying to do everything to pull him away from his defense. It is not working. Caleb is not buying what you're laying down.
Wow.
Caleb holds steady like an iron wall. But will that wall collapse? Nathan, he pulls him away just enough. He thinks now he's going to go that way, but he doesn't. And it goes in 6-3. Caleb has to get that 1 point. Can he do it?
Come on, Caleb.
He fakes. But Nathan does get the block on the fake. But the intimidation. 6-4. 7-4, but that's okay.
Oh, I told you so.
Listen, I make more points by them scoring themselves than I make. It's all about your aura plus 1,000.
Now that was incredibly entertaining by Caleb. Very, very good. Now Nathan did score way more points that game, but on who, that's the question.
So right.
We're gonna be going. Getting really busy in 1 second. The bar owners here said that this place gets really busy at about 8 o'clock this time. So this place is going to start getting a ton of people. I'm going to show it one more time just to give everybody kind of a heads up of what this place looks like. This is the what is this place called? This is the Coin Jam in Salem, Oregon. You can see all these different, what are these called? Pinball machines. This place is awesome. This is the second room. I'm pretty happy with the air hockey table and how it's playing so far. Here's the deal, guys. If you're in Salem, Oregon, get over here and play me. I would love to play you. We got a lot of people in the chat that say, I can beat these guys. I can beat these guys. Come out and try. It'd be fantastic to meet you. We got $100 for you if you win, which will get you a few drinks here, which will be awesome. So if you're in Salem, Oregon, and here's the kicker, we're going to be here tomorrow. So we drove out here just to play you guys. So come out here tomorrow at the same time if you can't make it today. No excuses now. I don't want to see anybody in the chat saying, I can easily beat these guys. Prove it by showing up. Saying it doesn't count. You got to come out here and win. So back to you, Kat. And thank you, Kat, so much for doing commentary today. I know Caleb's right now asking some people over in the side of the bar. I feel like we're bugging these people too much because they're like just trying to drink and we're walking up and talking to them about air hockey and they're like, what? What's happening right now? It's kind of funny. Yeah.
Well,
Kat, yeah, go ahead.
You go ahead, Nathan. I interrupted you.
Okay. No, I was just going to say, I'm excited because in a few weeks, we got Seth Garrett, we got Emil, we got Tam, and Caleb that are going to be coming out to Idaho to play at the arena itself. And there's even going to be a commentary battle, which I'm so excited about. Caleb thinks he really is able to beat Seth Garrett. He really thinks he's going to be able to, yeah. And it's so funny because Seth Garrett is better than I am. And there's no way that Caleb is going to be able to beat this guy. But Caleb really thinks he's got what it takes to beat Seth Garrett. Chat, let me know what you guys think about that. So you should tune in a few weeks. However, tomorrow I'm going to be here. And the day after that, on Monday, we're doing the professional live stream where we have tons of pro players playing against each other. It'll be a blast, awesome commentary. So if you're right now in Salem, Oregon, once again, get over here right now. We'll be here for a little bit longer. Get over here. If you're watching this, you're like, I'm in Salem, Oregon, or I'm right near Salem, get over here right now. I'd love to beat you and love to play you.
Now, I will say, I love Caleb's approach to the game, and I love his, he's got a spirit of a competitor. And, you know, sometimes when you're playing, oh, come on, Nathan, he just got 4 points on you. Sometimes when you're playing really fantastic players like Seth is a fantastic player, one of the best here in NC and very highly ranked in the world. You do have to go in with a little tiny bit of delusion. You have to tell yourself, yes, this person is beatable, because ultimately everybody is beatable. That's what
Absolutely.
I tell myself. Yeah, there, he gets
Absolutely.
it. He gets it.
Listen, he might stub his toe on the way over to the air hockey table and trip and hit his hand, and then suddenly have to play left-handed, giving me a huge opportunity to win. So you never know. You just have to go in knowing that there is always an opportunity.
There is, and I think that's one of the things that makes it really exciting. There's so many great people.
All right, it looks like we do have a couple contenders coming over here. What's your name? Sierra coming to play against Nathan Buss, the #1 in American Air Hockey League, the Overthrow the Pro event for $100. And Sierra, take that $100.
I would like to see her do it.
Right.
I would like to see a great underdog success story tonight. Shout out to you, Sierra.
Right.
I also like her jacket a lot. That's very cute.
Absolutely. Coming out here looking pretty good. Can she do it now? All right, she is holding the mallet in the new or casual player stance, but she has a strong hit there, even getting the first point, 1-0.
First blood.
There we go, taking the lead. A good start to the match. Can the pro overthrow, though? And there it is, a huge cut now, 1-1, taking it nice and slow. Now going into a fast-paced maneuver there. You can see cut, cross, 2-1. You blinked and it was in. Now Nathan, once again, getting back control. Sierra needing to grab control of that puck. Now an opportunity for Sierra. She goes for a double wall, doesn't quite land. Nathan reads it and shoots 4-1. All right. Oh, and the double forehand wall. What a shot by Sierra. Cat, what do you think about that one?
You know, double banks are fantastic. They are almost never expected, usually never intended. So really can be very effective even against top players. I know they get me all the time.
Absolutely. Using the double wall technique is definitely tricky to deal with for the pro. Now 6-2 though. Nathan needing only one more point. Gives Sierra one more opportunity. But that is it. And it's all over. 7-2. The pro once again takes down Sierra. Now.
Tough luck. Looking at the chat, it looks like yes, Nathan will dominate. So far, he has dominated this. It is really hard as a new player to take down someone at Nathan's level. But we have seen several valiant attempts.
What's your name? Jill. All right, we have Jill now coming up to bat, you could say. Will she be able to overthrow the pro using that hammer, the mallet of destruction, or American Air Hockey League? Check us out on YouTube. All of you in the chat who are liking it right now, like and subscribe for more fun viewing entertainment here. Currently, we are in Oregon, Salem, at the Coin Jam here, giving everyone an opportunity to overthrow the pro to try to win $100.
All right, shout out to you, Jill. I would love to see. I'd love to
shout
see
out to Jill.
Record. We have 4 points
All right.
as the record against Nathan right now. Let's see who gets the 5.
Can Jill get 5 points against Nathan? So far, the record tonight is 4 points. Jill is going to try to use the intimidation technique where Nathan shoots on himself, it looks like. Can she overthrow the pro? And there it is! It works! Her intimidation does
It is super effective.
Nathan is like a Pokemon, and the super effective intimidation technique always works. It's critical strike there, 1-1 now.
Pokemon, I love that. Looks like we got our own Greg Gibbons in the chat. Hi Greg. I know we
Oh, there it is! Look at that 2-1! It looks like Jill, the first person ever now tonight to take the lead. 2-1, now 2-2.
Shout out to you, Jill.
Another shout out to Jill. Everyone looking forward to seeing this pro finally get overthrown, but will it happen? Not yet. 3-2 now. Nathan taking back the lead. Can Jill do it? Oh, Nathan with that huge counter. Just like Wobbuffet. All right, there we go. Using that mirror technique or something.
The point at 3-2 is so crucial because you have the opportunity to bring it to 3-3. That's even playing grounds, or you have the chance to pull it up to 4-2, and that feels a little harder to come back from. So I think points 3-2 and other points 3-4. Those are some of the most crucial points in the game for me personally.
Absolutely. When it's 2-3, that is the time to shine. But now 5-2. Bippity boppity boo. Can Jill come back and do what we want her to do?
Very nice.
Still, Nathan though with a huge transition cut there. 6-2 now. Nice block by Jill there though, but not enough to stop the pro. 7-2. She reaches for the puck, but it's gone. It is sucked up by that machine now. It is all over for Jill. But we love having these players come out and play. Thank you so much, Jill.
My favorite part
is there anything you want to say? How do you feel about that match?
Scared.
All right, and there you have it. Well, thank you so much for coming out and playing. All right, it looks like we might have a couple more players coming in. We have Brian now coming in. He looks absolutely ready to crush it.
I want to talk real quick. Okay, so that was so funny because they didn't realize this was live, those girls, right? And they were like, wait, we can see this right now? I'm like, yeah, look it up. It's funny. And they're like, what is it called? I'm like, American Air Hockey League. They pull it up, and they start busting it because there they are at the top. Thanks, guys. And they were laughing because they didn't expect to see their name at the top of the screen. They didn't expect the replays. They didn't expect us to be professional. So it's kind of fun because they see that we have a cell phone up, but they don't really get that this is like a whole thing. It's kind of funny. All right, who's playing right now?
Brian is up
okay.
to play. Can he overthrow the pro, the #1 in American Air Hockey League, Nathan Buss? He didn't realize that he was coming up against the mountain, but maybe he brought the right drill to take it down. All right, here we go. Brian will start with the puck. Can he do it? He goes for that cross, or excuse me, that right wall under. Nathan giving him a little bit of time to warm up here. Still taking his time. You can see that Brian is holding the mallet in the noob technique. Not looking good for him. And sure enough, 1-0, scoring on himself to start it off. Oh no, but that's okay. Can he come back? The underdog story. Nathan, though, sees a transition opportunity there. Now 2-0. Kat, how are you feeling about this match right now?
You know, 2-0 is he can absolutely still come back and win this. 3-0 is a little harder, but let's see him take the next point.
Right, now 3-0. Nathan looking a little bit too comfortable out there. Now Brian has a huge opportunity. Goes for a cut there. Doesn't quite land. Nathan grabs it and goes for another cut cross there. Look at that shot. 4-0.
Everyone tuning in. Those straights are really super effective against people who block far back. So it's really, really can be very tough.
Absolutely. Nathan going into that diamond drift. Trying to absolutely shut this match down and over. 5-0. No chance there for Brian now.
It is
Can he
not
at least
over.
land 1 point? It is not over until it's over. Until I sing, it is not over. Now, 5-0.
You know, I have been down 5-0 in games before and come back and won the game. And I've also had people have huge leads like this and lost the game. So,
Absolutely correct, Kat. Look at that. He does get a point in on Nathan right there.
Wow.
Catches him lacking now 1-6. You know, there's something I've noticed that Nathan has changed up in these Overthrow the Pros. He isn't monologuing as much anymore because a lot of players see him monologuing and shooting on him while he does. So a great change up by Nathan. Now 6-2.
Beautiful over, beautiful over. Those are hard to block against, even for advanced players and pros such as Nathan.
Absolutely. Oh, Nathan losing control of the puck for a second there. Not a great look by our pro, but there we go. He still gets it back, and now into a dragon cut. Doesn't quite land it, though. Now another dragon cut, 7-2, and it's all over for Brian. We'll go over to Brian and see how he's feeling about this match.
Fantastic.
Brian, how you feel about this match?
I feel happy that I played. I deserved to lose, but it was fun.
What do you think about our pros out here? You know, how do you feel about going against the pro? Is it real? Are they actually good?
He's very good. It was quick. It was quick. It was fun. He's fast.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Brian, for coming out. We appreciate it. All right. Do we have some other players ready to go? We'll see. Stay tuned. All right. Looks like Jessica wants another shot at versing Nathan here. While that is happening, I am going to go see if there are some more players who might be interested in playing against our pro. So, Kat, go ahead and take over for a little bit here. I'll be right back.
That is very exciting, and I really, really like watching new players experience what it's like to play with someone at who plays at a top level like this. Because a lot of people, I think, have this misconception that, oh, it's air hockey. You go and how good can you get at it? Well, you can get this good at it, and you can get way better than like anybody even can think. So the ceiling just keeps getting pushed higher and higher, and it looks like Jessica's gonna get back on the table to play Nathan again. I've learned recently that Nathan's title, he goes by Primus, and Jessica goes by the Cannon. That's awesome. Those are really cool nicknames. I love that. I do not have one. I will pick one someday. But just anything you can think of with air hockey, just in a random bar or arcade, throw that out the window. This is a totally different game, and we are about to witness it. Wow. Great shot by Jessica. Nathan has these really fantastic wall shots. When you slam, you hit it at an angle, it goes up against the wall like that. And it can be really difficult to block against some of those if they are fast and very accurate. And he has both of those. And looking at Jessica, this is the first time tonight. Whoa, she's got the lead. Second time tonight. Looking at Jessica's game, this is the first time I've had the chance to see her play. She has it too, so this is a really exciting thing for us to watch. Oh, wow. A great straight attempt by Jessica. I can't wait for the day that I get to play everyone out in Idaho. I'm really excited for it. They have some really fantastic players. And I think it'll be very exciting because they play, in some ways, a slightly different way than some of the regional ways that we play here in North Carolina. I'm coming to you from North Carolina right now. I really, in particular, have seen several players utilize that diamond drift that Nathan hits at a very high speed. And while we have players like that out in NC, I would say that it's not necessarily something we do all the time. For many of us, a lot of us also do use it a lot. So fun to see how the game develops in different regions. Really, just a cool thing. There's that diamond drift I was talking about, a really fast one. And there's the bank shot, just fast and accurate. It is hard to defend against, but Jessica is really holding her own. Shout out to you, Jess. It looks like I see Gwen in the chat. Hello, Gwen. Thanks for tuning in. Gwen is another one of our players out here in NC. We were practicing a little bit earlier today. It was a lot of fun. Oh, a great shot by Jessica. She is up. It is 6-3, and Nathan just hits that slow over to end the game. That looks like it is one of his kill shots. I like to say that for some of mine, ones that are really difficult to block against, that you just, when you want to end a game. I've seen him do it against a few people, and it is very effective. No, I'm not. It looks like Nathan is back on the table. Got some extra pucks. In Idaho, it's another Nathan or Spec teaching the players. Definitely. I can see those differences. And I think I want to say also on stream, it is really impressive to me how Idaho has built up this great community of awesome players. I am also not sure what Nathan was just gesturing to me. Oh, we are rotating around. Yes. So they are playing at the Coin Jam. This out in Salem, Oregon. I really just think it looks awesome. It's got a bunch of pinball in the back, it looks like. Yeah. If I'm at an arcade and I'm not playing air hockey, it's usually Miss Pac-Man, but this makes me want to like actually try to do a good job at pinball, but unfortunately, I am just not that good. But anyways, so going back to Idaho real fast, it is really impressive to see how y'all have built up such a great community of awesome players. And I do agree. I've seen both of y'all play. Nathan is very speed and power focused, and Spec, you are a little bit more methodical with it. And I think a lot of our top players play that way as well here. So there are so many ways to be really good at air hockey. And it's fun seeing matchups. It's fun seeing like the different ways people approach the game. Like for myself, I'm a lot like you, Spec. I really approach it in a methodical sense. But we got power hitters here. We got people who just sling it all over the table. It's so fast you can hardly see it. Just a lot of ways to play good air hockey. So shout out to y'all in Idaho and everyone else who's watching.
Thanks. Hey, so check it out. If any of you guys are in Salem, Oregon, right now at the Coin Jam, Kat is doing commentary. We got Caleb also here. He drove up from California. I drove over from Idaho. And we're going to be here tonight and tomorrow. So if you're in Salem, Oregon, or anywhere near Salem, come on over to the Coin Jam and play us. This place is pretty cool. It's got a lot of pinball machines. And so, this guy's coming over to play right now. So I'm going to get ready to play against this guy. Back to you, Kat.
Yeah, can we get his, what is his name? Who's about to play you? Do we know?
Of course.
Maybe we will find out. I also want to say my actual cat is here with me on stream.
Yeah.
If you hear purring, that is her.
Glad you guys came over.
All right, we got someone about to play. I am not sure. His name is Sam. Thank you for letting me know his name. Sam, I am really excited to see this. It's just been a lot of fun matches after another. The current record is 4 points. Let's see if Sam can get 5. I personally would love to see him win against Nathan. So let's tune in. I do agree with you, Beck. I do agree that methodical playing tops out the speed players. Joey, shout out to Joey Liss here in NC. He is extremely methodical. One of the most in our fit, I think. Same with Colin Cummings. He's #1 in the world. So many ways to play, but I do prefer certain approaches as well. see. I would love to see him get to 4-2. Technically, that move that he just did, pulling the puck underneath his mallet, is not allowed. So that is called topping. And that is something that usually in any sort of competitive game will result in the other player gaining possession. However, we are just a little bit more of a casual match. But typically is not permitted within the game. There's a lot of really great straight shot attempts from Nathan. That was beautiful. I loved that cross right there. Those are super effective against new players because their defense. Ooh, brutal little fake out. Brutal. Looks like Nathan is already at game point. But I am really impressed with Sam getting 2 points on him. That is not easy for a player like Nathan. Not easy at all. Wow, I love that. He is now, I believe, the 3rd player tonight to get up to 3 points on Nathan. The record is 4 set by brutal. Well, the record was 4 set by Caleb. What a great show by Sam. Shout out to you, Sam.
What do you think about our pro player? Is he actually good or is he no?
I mean, if I wouldn't put money on myself. I'll say that.
Right. Thank you so much for coming out today.
Are you going to jump in?
All right.
It sounds like we may be experiencing an audio issue.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just a slight audio issue. So,
How about now? Can you hear us now? Okay.
yes, I can hear you now, Nathan.
Okay.
Thank
How about
you.
Caleb?
Thank you.
Can you hear Caleb? Okay.
Not really, unfortunately. So, Caleb, if I was talking over you, and if I'm talking over you right now, I am very sorry. I just can't hear you.
We're getting him reconnected right now.
Here
we go.
Very nice.
And there he goes. Okay, now try.
All right, there we go.
Does he sound as beautiful as
Does
he
that sound
smells?
better? Hello. Testing.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Perfect. There we go. We have fixed the audio issue on my side. All right. We've had a lot of fun players, good players come out here and challenge the pro tonight.
Hey guys, right now, jump into the chat because I have to run around this place. We're in a kind of a corner, so people don't see us playing. If we're in an area where everyone sees us, they circle around and all play. But I have to gotta go fish them out and be all awkward to walk and slink up on people while they're drinking and be like, hey, you want to play air hockey? While I'm doing that, can you throw something in the chat really quick? And Caleb and Kat can answer your guys' questions. So throw stuff in the chat, blow that chat up for a second while I go and slink up on people and see if I can weasel them into playing me at air hockey.
You know, Caleb, or not Caleb, excuse me, Nathan, that is actually how I got my start in air hockey. It was some random work event, and I was just playing Miss Pac-Man. And yeah, I had some of our employees here who also play. It was at Boxcar Raleigh. It's a bar and arcade. They were like, hey, you should come play air hockey on Mondays. And I was like, well, I have nothing else to do on a Monday. So it can be very effective, a good way of getting people interested in the game. So yeah, shout out to those employees who got me into it.
You know, and that's kind of how it all starts. You know, everyone just looking to rest and relax, do a little bit of R&R, you know, having a good time, whether it's at a bowling alley or the arcade or a bar. You check out and see the air hockey table, and there you are going, hey, I just want to have a good time. And so now we start doing these streams for everyone's viewing entertainment because, hey, you know, who doesn't like to play air hockey?
Oh, for sure.
That being said, we got the man Respect in the chat. Hello, man. We appreciate you coming in here, becoming a member at the American Air Hockey League. That's right. It is I, Caleb, your commentator. I'm here live tonight in Oregon, Salem. Came up from North California and joined here tonight by Kat. Thank you so much, Kat.
Oh yeah, happy to join you guys. This is a lot of fun. I'm coming to you live from North Carolina. Now, I think this has been a really great night to watch new players get excited and to watch Nathan play because he really is one of the best, and it's been really fun this whole time. So thank you guys for having me. I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
Right. We really appreciate you coming out as well, doing this commentary with us. It's
Oh, yeah.
a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to Monday night as well. Although I don't know if I'll be able to commentate Monday night. I'll be driving back to California, but we will
Wow.
have you, perhaps someone else, doing some commentary that night. So
Yeah,
Right.
we have a few people who've done it out here. Safe drive back, by the way. Hope it's not too far.
yeah, it is a bit of a drive, a little 10-hour drive for me.
Oh, that's nothing. That's not 10 hours. Come on. That's nothing.
Yeah, it's just 10. It's not like across the whole United States. Not too bad.
Well, it looks like we got some people talking in the chat too. If anyone has any questions about the game or Nathan or any of the other Idaho players or anyone else in the U.S., please drop them in. We would be happy to answer.
Did you guys know in the chat
Absolutely.
if you
We got Angela Winkleman in the chat saying hello. Welcome in.
Oh wait, sorry, I'm just letting you guys know in the chat if you type in exclamation mark and like ID or exclamation mark NC exclamation mark TX, your state initials, it'll tell you what events happen weekly in that state. So if you do like exclamation mark NC, for example, and you live in North Carolina, you can see all the events listed there every single week. So if you're like, hey, how do I get involved with these events in the area? Check it out. If you type in exclamation mark, let's just say CA for California, it'll just say there are no events in this state yet. So if you're in California or a similar state that doesn't have an event, then you should start the events yourself. Go to the arcades, challenge people, start building a group, and make it large. However, if you're in the areas that have events, go there and see if you can wreck those guys. It's super fun. I've been wanting to wear a mustache and sneak into the North Carolina weeklies. How good do you think I would do? Because I have a feeling I would just get wrecked, and then I'll just leave with a mustache and not tell anybody, so I don't lose any pride.
Well, here's the thing. It depends on the weekly you go to, because lately I think Ray's been winning a lot of the Monday ones, but the Thursday ones are a slightly different format. So if I were you, I would show up to one of the Thursday ones, and I think you would have a slightly greater chance of winning that one. But we do have crazy upsets, and I think our own Kurt, who hosts the Thursday ones, he likes to do an extra match at the end. The house always wins. But I think you could take him down.
Kat, did you know I'm coming out to North Carolina for the North Carolina State Tournament in June?
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I did not know that. I will also be there, so we will have to get a game in.
Fake mustache. It's gonna go down. I'm gonna just walk up and be like, I don't know who I am. Let's play. It should be really fun. So,
I love that. Yeah, that North Carolina North Carolina State Tournament is June 20th through the 22nd. And we do have a lot of out-of-state people coming, including Nathan. So it's really exciting. A lot of really fun air hockey to come. Nathan, I'm excited for you to come. That's going to be so fun. Oh my gosh.
It should be a blast. I'm trying to find someone's house to crash at so I don't have to pay for a hotel. So let me know if you're in the North Carolina area, you want me to crash at your place. Let's do it. Okay, what's the chat saying? Caleb, what's the chat saying?
The chat is saying, the man respect is saying, who is the GOAT and why? Now, in the American Air Hockey League, we have Nathan Buss is the GOAT here. But if you're talking about in Worlds, the number one in all of air hockey, that would be Colin Cummings.
Yep, that's the boy. That's the guy, Colin Cummings. He's in Hawaii right now, but he's won so many world tournaments now. I think he's at 12 or something, maybe 13. He's so good. So, man, okay, if you're in the Salem area, get over here. It's so awkward to walk up to people. We should film it, but they get really mad when we film it because we creep up on people that are like drinking and we're like, hey, are you any good at air hockey? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay, well, if you play me, you get $100 if you win. They're like, no thanks. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna slink away. It's once in a while somebody will be like, what? Let's go, and they get really pumped about it. So we'll see. Actually, I'm gonna ask this guy. Kat, what else is the chat saying?
Well, I'm looking right now. It looks like someone is talking about Florida. So we do have a player. His name is Emil. He came from North Carolina. Shout out to you, Emil. We all love you. We miss you. Emil is starting
We have-
something in the Miami area. So if
We
you're near
have
Miami,
Ruby coming over to play against Nathan.
Of course. How do you spell your name?
we interrupt this for a
Ruby?
match.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
We are live right now. Yeah.
Kind of. So what it is we have our pro, Nathan Buss, over here, and in the American Air Hockey League coming to play, and you have opportunity to win $100 for free. You don't have to pay anything to play. You play against them. If you win, you get $100.
He asked me if I was interested in getting a game. I'm like, no. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. I thought he thought I was waiting for it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Ruby challenging Nathan.
Yeah.
Let's see how she can do against him.
All right. It looks like we got Ruby coming up to play. Can Ruby overthrow the pro? Nathan making a little bit of an error there. Has to give the puck back to Ruby. Now, Ruby taking a chance. Nathan goes into the diamond pattern and now 1-0. Ruby starting to see that he really is a pro. Oh, a nice block there by Ruby, but not that time. 2-0. The cut sliding in. Ruby getting intimidated now a little bit, losing control of the puck, but Nathan not stopping for nothing. No mercy now. 3-0.
Don't be afraid, Ruby.
Remember, don't be afraid. Nathan is a hard one to defeat. Even getting 1 point is very good. Can it happen? Can Ruby get that point? If you guys like what you're seeing, like and subscribe. And join us anytime here at the American Air Hockey League. 4-0, Nathan in the lead. Kat, what does Ruby need to do to try to take down this pro?
You know, I've seen you hit quite a few double banks. You hit some weird shots on him. I have also seen him fall prey to some intimidation tactic. If Ruby can just get him in his head a little bit, he might self-score on himself. But if I were her, maybe try for some banks too. Everyone is beatable.
Right, maybe perhaps using those double walls, she might have an opportunity to take some of these shots. But look at how well she's blocking right now. She blocked like 3 or 4 in a row.
She is defending super well. Shout out to you, Ruby.
And she's playing left-handed. Now she goes to the right hand. Goes for the forehand shot. Doesn't quite land there, but she goes for another shot.
Oh, brutal.
Double-handed player now. Trying to throw Nathan off his game, and it seems like it's working. He hasn't landed a shot in hours now. He's starting to get frustrated. Maybe the intimidation technique is working now. Ruby might get a shot in on him any second. Oh, no, Nathan does get a block there. 4-0 still. Ruby doing what she can. Trying to shine right now, but Nathan trying to shut it down 5-0.
Tough shot to block. What a great cut by Nathan.
Yeah, we've got the man respect in the chat saying she's going easy on him. It looks that way.
We got someone else asking about tall players. I will talk about that as soon as this game is over. All right, let's see. Let's get one. Come on, Ruby.
Come on, Ruby. Show them what you've got. She goes for the cross. Oh, double ball! Now 6-1. She does get a point in on him. Definitely. Nathan not skunking her tonight.
Nope, never.
Oh, and another! I can't even say it right.
It's the intimidation. She's doing it perfectly. Now it looks like Nathan was attempting one of those kill shots.
And there it is, the kill shot indeed.
Yep. What a great show by Ruby. I think that anywhere from 2-3 points is very respectable against Nathan. Now looking in the chat, it looks like tall players, do they have an advantage? Well, I think that it can be a little bit easier for tall players to hit towards the center of the table,
Ruby,
which is like,
how are you feeling about that match?
Advantageous.
No, I didn't think I was going to even make any on him, so I feel good.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting 2 on him is really awesome. Thank you so much for coming and playing tonight. Awesome.
I think something else for tall players. I don't think think it's necessarily like if you're short, you're going to have a harder time. I myself am very short. I've been called for an over exactly one time, and I was shocked. But it is worth saying. I know, I was like, oh, there's no way. I was pretty happy about it, honestly. Yeah, I can reach. But I will say, some of the top players, I believe the current number 3 in the world is only about 5'5", 5'6", somewhere in that range. So you do not have to be tall. Yeah. Oh yeah. I myself am 5'3", so I have a difficult time. What's an over when you hit it while it's over the line? Yes, if the puck is fully over that center line. Nathan's doing a demonstration. Yep, thank you, Nathan. It has to be fully over. If it's on the line, it is okay, but if it is fully over and you're reaching over, that is not okay. So when I was called for that over, I was in fact like halfway on the table, and could not believe it. So, anyways,
All right, yeah, Nathan's gonna go ahead and show you again. He's gonna do the over, right? He's gonna go over. So this is. So and now that he's over, you grab his puck, and now you have double shot technique. Listen, it's not against the rules. You never know.
Would that be a goaltending call? I do not know what I would call that one, but well, that was very, very funny. I loved that. Thank you for that, Caleb. But Jacob Munoz is around 5'5". Yes, that's who I'm talking about. I believe now he is number 3. Because I believe Connor Cummings, who is Colin Cummings' brother, is now number 2 in the world. But it is proof that you can be short and you can still be very, very good at air hockey. And maybe all you need is maybe all you need is a good pair of platforms or something. So Jessica, oh yeah, Jessica, I was talking about like the center line overcall, but the right wall over is one of those like bank shots. Yeah, I think I was not very clear about that. My apologies. Fan Respector asking, are there any dirty moves, and if so, what are they? Well, there are things that are not.
Basically, every shot that Caleb does is a dirty move.
That's for sure. I try to come up with everything I can.
He's invented the dirty moves. I think we got somebody coming up to play real quick. You guys jumping in?
Oh, we got some. We got more. We got Brian. Is Brian coming to play again, or we have someone else maybe this time? Brian, it looks like he wants another opportunity here to play. Not a bad showing last time. Perhaps after the warm-up, maybe now he's come with a tactic or a plan to take down the pro.
All right, let's find out. This is a rematch. Oh, and that right there is the right wall over that Jessica was talking about in the chat earlier. It is when you are blocking, but the puck goes off the wall and kind of over your mallet, just like that again, into the goal. So that is a really great shot and very hard to block for beginners and for advanced players. So that was a great move by Nathan.
Right. That being said, Nathan now 2-0. Can Brian do what he does?
Let's go,
and
Brian.
Overcome the pro. 3-0. Brian now.
A dirty
He
cross.
wants another piece of it. Can he make something happen here? He goes for the off goal. Nathan getting back control of the puck.
Very nice.
Nathan into the diamond drift. Goes for that cut. Brian, though, a huge block. Still 3-0, though. Another nice block there by Brian, but Brian needs to capture that puck like capturing Pokemon, but not this time. 1-3. The intimidation power against Nathan right now.
Wow. I love this. This is great.
Right. Oh, 4-1. Brian goes straight. Nice cut, but Nathan there to defend. Nathan now getting control of the puck. Going into the diamond drift once again into the right wall, but Brian there to see it. Another block by Brian.
He is defending out of his mind against some very difficult shots from Nathan.
Absolutely. Maybe tonight Brian will become the man, the myth, the legend, and overcome this pro, but not yet. 5-1. Oh, look at those forehand off goals by Nathan, going for the left wall under, but Brian somehow reads it and defends. An absolutely gorgeous block there by Brian, but not against the right wall under. 6-1. One last opportunity for Brian Can he make a comeback of a lifetime and win that $100? Or will Nathan do what he does?
Great. Oh,
And
rough.
just like that, you blinked and it was over. 7-1.
Tough luck from Ryan. So it looks like, are you allowed to trap the puck with the bottom of the mallet? You are not allowed to do that. It is a casual game, sure, but that is called topping. It is not allowed on any sort of competitive sense. So that's, yes. Thank you for the demonstration, Nathan. That is not allowed in any capacity, and it will be the other player's puck.
Okay, come on over. What's your name? Justin?
Kat,
All right, we got Justin
that we
coming
never
over to
get mad
play.
at these guys for stopping it by putting the mallet on it because they don't really know that rule. So I've never gotten mad at people for doing that. I will, however, get mad at people if
we
they
got
put their arm
Justin
down and it
coming
blocks,
in to
it blocks
play.
with their arm when money's on the line. I'm like, hey, that's a little bit too far.
That is cheating. That is called goaltending. It is not permitted, and also just it hurts your arm. Don't do it. And it looks like this this person is Justin. Justin is looking to take Nathan down. Let's see if he can do it.
Right.
I am loving the energy tonight. Everyone is just trying over and over. It's a lot of fun. Justin bringing the heat. Yep. Let's see if he can get 5 points.
All right, looks like Justin is up here right now. By the way, we have Carlisle coming in to commentate as well. Welcome in, Carlisle. How are you feeling about these matches now? Nathan versus Justin.
I'm really excited about these matches. We've got ourselves a very intriguing matchup here. Of course, with these being Overthrow the Pro matches, we get to witness these like average people coming in and putting themselves to the test up against the best of the best in the state of Idaho, being Nathan Bus. But who knows? The bus may run through Oregon, but we'll see if one of them ends up becoming the bus stop.
Right. And you know, here we go. Still 2-1. Justin taking the lead.
And doing a great job with trying to hold on possession for a bit, not immediately going in. He has 7 seconds to take his time make his decision, so he's not just jumping right in, but Nathan making him pay immediately. It's already 3-1. Make that 4-1
now.
Wow.
Justin, though, looking pretty good. Look at how fast his shots are, and he's going for a lot of wall shots there. Nathan not letting anything happen, but look, he is in the groove. He is trying to pace, to follow that puck. Can Justin now?
Right wall double shot goes in 5-1 already. Justin taking his time looking for a decision, but Nathan's gonna block in the right corner.
A nice block there. Oh no, Justin giving it away. Nathan going into a dragon stance. Justin, once again, he just has to hold on for dear life. 5-1. 6-1. He only has one more opportunity.
Let's see him take it to 6-2. Let's do it. Oh, rough.
Ooh, a nice block in and out there. Oh, another huge block.
What a save.
It will go to Justin. Justin now. Another opportunity. Goes for a forehand shot. Tries to catch Nathan lacking, but Nathan does not buy it this time. Ooh, Nathan going for an off speed. Justin trying to recapture that puck. 6-1.
Looks like Nathan is going for those kill shots, but he's just defending out of his mind. Come on, Justin.
Yeah, Justin defending out of his mind, trying his best, but he can't put it away.
Unfortunately, 7-1. Thank you. Hey, Justin, how are you feeling after that match versus our pro?
Oh, I feel really good. I'm proud of my hand and eye speed or whatever production, but it was nice getting my butt kicked by it.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, awesome job. 1-7, not bad. Even getting 1 point against our pro is awesome. So thank you so much. All righty. We'll see what else we got going on here tonight at the Coin Jam in Salem, Oregon. Remember, if you guys are watching this right now, you can come on down and challenge our pro.
Now, I see someone in the chat asking, is it a dirty move or illegal to keep the puck on your own side for like 30 seconds? Yes. We have something called a 7-second rule. You have 7 seconds to capture the puck, set it up to where you want to hit it from, and execute your shot. Funnily enough, this was not always a rule, and I believe sometime in the 80s or 90s it was invented because there was someone who would keep the puck for like 30 seconds on their side, and that's just kind of annoying. So there is a 7-second rule there, and make sure you don't keep it too long.
Absolutely. So what you have to do when you have it for only 7 seconds is you want to use the off goal technique to buy yourself some more time.
Mm-hmm.
So
they were elongating the game so much that they actually had to make a rule about that, which is kind of fun. What was I just about to say? Carlisle just popped in. Carlisle, thank you so much for diving in here. We're in Salem, Oregon right now to see if anybody here can overthrow the pro. Make sure to put some stuff in the chat for us to read out for you guys. Also, I'm going to be here again tomorrow. If you're watching this, you're like, I live right near there. I'm just busy tonight. Come back tomorrow because after tomorrow, I'm leaving and going back to Idaho. So now's your chance, Salem, Oregon. Come out here and see if you can overthrow the pro. Also, I want to make a special shout out to my man, Respect X in the chat. Thank you for becoming a member, bro. Thank you for coming back in. I'm hoping you're liking this. This is not our normal setup because we're at the Coin Jam right now in Salem, Oregon, using like a cell phone. It's kind of janky today. But you'll still see the same pro feed that is going to be coming at you on Monday. But today and tomorrow, it's going to be us at local arcades in whatever area we go to promote the arcade. Actually, take a look at this place. This place is pretty awesome because you're going to start seeing like all of the pinball machines all the way around. This place is pretty cool. This is only the side room. So this is the Coin Jam Bar and Grill. I have not tried their food yet, but I'm planning on doing that in just a little bit here. Look at all these like pinball machines and all like the racing games. This place is pretty epic. So head on down and see if you can overthrow the pro. Back to you, Kat and Carlisle.
I'm just
Yes,
obsessed
indeed.
with all this. Go ahead, Carlisle. My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. Absolutely. I actually am in agreement with you too, Kat. Like just seeing the variety of arcades and machines and all that sort of stuff. One thing we always love to do at the American Air Hockey League with these Overthrow the Pro events, besides the fact that we're bringing in our number one player from the state in all across the world, all across the country to try and do these kind of competitions, but it also showcases some really cool local arcades and places to just sort of that, hey, even if you're not interested in air hockey, even if you're not fully into it, you can find a cool arcade to go and hang by yourself or with your friends or with your family and just find a cool place to enjoy and have some fun with.
Hey, would you like to first star pro at air hockey? You win, you get $100. You lose nothing. Okay. No problem. Thank you.
I'm having a tiny bit of difficulty hearing, so I'm going to adjust my audio. Hope you guys can hear me okay. What are some examples of bad move but not illegal things? Let me think about that. I think Nathan maybe was thinking about some of them earlier. What are some examples of bad moves but not technically illegal? Oh, bad manners. Oh, bad manners. I guess any sort of like legitimate I don't know. We don't want to intimidate the other player. We all try to play in a way that showcases our respect for each other. Bad manners. Bad manners.
I guess it's sort of if I would chip in, I guess an example like bad manners but not necessarily illegal, you can it can be an overgeneralization, but something like over competitiveness, kind of like say, when you're getting into the heat of the competition, you sort of end up like trash talking, that sort of stuff. It's not necessarily bad manners, and in some cases, something like that can also even be encouraged as a way to like motivation, especially with things like in team sports like baseball or basketball, all that sort of stuff. You see those things being in a case, but generally there's a fine line in between trash talking and just outright bad manners or bad behavior.
Yep.
Right. All right. It looks like right now we have Jessica versus Nathan. Nathan 1-0. Jessica looking for a redemption match right now. A nice block there by Jessica, but losing control. Nathan does go into the diamond pattern, tries to get that right ball under. Now Jessica getting back control. What do you guys thinking? What can Jessica do here to overthrow Nathan?
What can be done to overthrow Nathan? That's a very interesting question. And generally, the tactic one could use is like Nathan is a very he's a fast-paced player. He likes power, he likes speed, he likes to keep you on your toes, not spare you a second to make you catch your breath and be able to keep control. And one thing that's often been used with other players, other ranked players, for example, number 2 player, Spec, number 2 in the state, he uses as much time as possible, fully taking advantage of the 7 seconds and off-goal rules to really keep him off of his game. Because if you slow down the pace, you slow down the player.
That's right. That's right. Spec is very intentional and very methodical. While Nathan, while watching him play, plays with a bit more power and speed. And I agree with that analysis. It is a lot of different ways to play great air hockey.
Right.
Indeed, it is.
5-0. Jessica trying to get at least 1 point on the board right now.
It's like Dragon Slayer's talking about. Yes, that is called goaltending. If you block the goal with anything other than the mallet, goaltending. But it has to be, the puck has to be moving towards your goal.
Right. Jessica trying to at least get 1 point on the board.
And Gwen is talking about hitting it so hard the puck flies off the table multiple times. I have been hit in the head by a flying puck before. It is not super fun. Wow,
Right.
great shot to end.
7-0. Nathan absolutely destroying on the table now.
Yep.
Nice and comfortable 7-0 for our number 1 player in the state of Idaho, proving why he is number 1, just with little hesitation.
I've loved watching these games tonight. I got one more game in me before I unfortunately have to get going. I have to be up super early tomorrow. But watching this has been so much fun. And yeah, I think this is a really fun event that you guys do.
Indeed it is. We always, these Overthrow the Pro events are always a good opportunity to get even just beyond these kind of showcases. It's always a good opportunity to have other people come in and really start to know more about air hockey, because one thing that's probably always a prevalent thing about air hockey is that it's always the kind of sport that you do the kind of sport that you have is like a little party game that you see at arcades. It's like, oh, let me do this with friends. But it even goes beyond that. It's something that can be done professionally, something that has a lot of, you can apply a lot of skill and techniques and tactics to make yourself better and better and better,
right,
and become unstoppable.
Oh yes,
absolutely. That being said, Gregory Gibbons is in the chat right now. He said, who is the commentary team tonight? Well, you have myself, Kayla Buss, who is here on location. Then we have Kat, who is also in North Carolina commentating. And then Carlisle as well in Idaho right now.
Yes, indeed. And we've been proud to be your commentary team tonight.
Greg and I are playing a match soon. I'm really excited for it. We also stream events like this in our at NC Air Hockey Players. We have a YouTube for it. Check us out. We got a lot of awesome players and fun streams.
Absolutely. We got the man Respect in the chat right now saying, do you find people have anger issues often, or it's kind of rare? I remember people being really bad losers a lot. That does happen in the professional league sometimes. You do have some players who can get a bit upset when it is in the tournament style. Nathan as well, when he starts to lose a lot, he can get upset at himself. I think everyone typically does that from time to time. That being said, I just have fun with it. I don't know about all you guys.
I hate losing. I am not a fan of losing. However, you do learn more on losses. And since the start of the year, I have been tracking every loss so far and why I think I lost and what the score was, and I'm building a big database for that. So we'll see. I think it's teaching me some stuff. It is. It is. And Greg is right. He's saying you need to be a gracious loser. You are completely right, Greg. It is really important, and that is something I have had to learn as part of this journey. So, really wise words from Greg there.
Absolutely. Carlisle, we know that you play over there in Idaho. What's your experience over there when you're playing on the Sunday night?
My experiences it's been a learning experience over the past few months since I have really started to get myself into air hockey. I think I'm in the same boat as Kat, where it's always one of those I hate losing and those points in time where especially when you're on the cusp and you're very, very close to securing a winner, securing the set, and things just end up falling apart. For me, but it's also helped me to realize part of the mental aspect of not just air hockey, but also competitive sports. How do you keep yourself in the game when you're on top, pushing yourself to the limit, and you have those advantageous moments and how do you close it out without bringing yourself back to the mean?
Right. You're setting up some obstacles on the table sometimes, blocking your goal and just taking the time to practice is how you overcome the impossible. That being said, how are you feeling about all this, Cat, down there in North Carolina?
I think this is great, and honestly, we just had an event like this a couple weekends ago, where we had a couple of our players show up to a convention in another similar Beat the Pro event. That stream is still on our channel. But yeah, I would love to see more of that too. And it looks like we got Emil, one of our NC players now in Florida. We were mentioning you earlier, Emil. Hello. Emil is now in
Welcome in, Emil.
Yeah, he's now in the Miami area. If you are in Florida around or in the Miami area, go play him. See if you can beat him. Spoiler alert, I don't think you can. But there's a lot of really cool stuff happening at different places all around the nation.
Right, and that being said, we have, I think, Emil as well as Seth Garrett, myself, all going to Idaho in a few weeks here. So we'll be able to see a bunch of matches with our commentators as well as our players during the Monday Night Live events coming up. So look forward to that. Now, that being said, still seeing if this place is going to get crowded. Remember, we are over here in Oregon, Salem at the Coin Jam. And they said that it was going to fill up like crazy, but we're still waiting to see that happen. Right now, as you can see, we're panning around, and it is not quite filled up yet. So we're going to give it a little bit more time here. See if we can find some players who are looking to overthrow the pro for $100.
I do, unfortunately, have to hop off here. I got to get up super early, but I'm leaving you guys in the very capable hands of Caleb and Carlisle, as well as Nathan. I'm hoping that y'all can get some good games. Yeah, for sure, Nathan. Thank you guys.
They said this place is going to get crazy right now, so I'm looking forward to everybody piling in. So we'll see. We'll see if these guys are right and how busy this place gets.
Absolutely.
1 second. Thanks for coming in, Kat.
Thank you so much, Kat. You did an awesome job. I think everyone here in the chat loves to hear from you. So come again whenever you can.
Y'all are awesome. Y'all are awesome. Keep doing awesome stuff like this. And Nathan, good luck. Don't let anyone win. All right. See y'all next time.
Thank you so much. All right. Now, Carlisle. See you later, Kat. All right. Now, Carlisle. Nathan looks like he's gearing up, ready to go. Who is he going to face this time? All right, Carlisle. Here's your chance to commentate. Nathan Buston, #1 in American Air Hockey, versus Caleb, the rookie, the casual player, your average Joe in the red. Here to see, or maybe not, perhaps Nathan might actually get some players over here right now. We'll see if they're interested in taking down the pro. Can he do it?
Let's see if he can Let's see who is willing to put themselves to the test, who's willing to come into the coin jam and prove that they can overthrow the pro here tonight.
All right, it looks like it'll be all up to you, Carlisle. I'm gonna do what I can to take down this beast, this monster.
Good luck and Godspeed. We're all rooting for you here. And as you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, this is the situation here. We have the number 1 player in Idaho, Nathan Buss, up against the number 11 player in Idaho, Caleb Buss. You know the drill. First to 7 wins. Here we go. And Nathan's already taking full advantage. 1-0 to take first blood. Caleb taking advantage, taking full possession. Goes for a white wall, gets blocked. Tries another white wall, doesn't quite get it. Taking his time, taking advantage, but he loses the puck. He loses the mallet. That possession will go to Nathan, and he takes full advantage. Already diamond drag, right wall, doesn't quite get it. Caleb tries a shot, misses, but goes for a straight cross. There we go, 2-0 in favor of Nathan. But Caleb with the immediate response to cut the lead back 2-1, but Nathan responds right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves some sibling warfare, and it's gonna be very fun. Nathan applying some speed, getting momentum, tries again, can't get it to go. These two moving lightning fast, trying each ways to get hyper aggressive blocks in order. And Caleb gets the right wall under and scores to make it 3-2. Now Nathan taking a little more possession, trying to catch him unawares, and gets it to go. 4-2 now. Caleb goes right, can't get to go. Nathan goes right, can't get it to go. Gets the crut, and it goes in. 5-2. Here we go. And Burris immediate response once again. 5, and they response again. Back and forth. These two go 6-3 already. Nathan in game point possession. Diamond drag, right wall, can't get it. Right wall again, tries these off walls to get Caleb out of position. And he's falling for it, but he can't quite put it away. Oh, tries the mallet, and it goes off. The mallet flies out of his hands. And as they prepare, Nathan driving with the dragon shot, doesn't get it. Off wall, doesn't go. Tries a hyper aggressive Nathan, and he puts him away. 7-3 in favor of Nathan. Easy, calm, cool as you like it. Shot through the heart. And he's not quite to blame, but he gave the boss a bad name.
All right, you saw it yourself. The number 1 in American Air Hockey League, Nathan Buss, taking down myself, the commentator, Caleb. But a good showing by me, 3-7, with a nice right wall over. I did what I could, bringing it close for your viewing entertainment.
Indeed, indeed. A valiant effort. But hey, 3 points against the number 1 player in the state is not bad at all.
Right. Righty. Remember, if you guys like what you're seeing, like and subscribe. We're always trying to put up these events. We have Carlisle in Idaho commentating, as well as I'm commentating from Salem, Oregon. Earlier, we had Kat commentating from North Carolina. 3 different locations, all on one stream for your viewing entertainment.
Right. 3 different locations, but one amazing night of air hockey. Many have tried, all have failed, but there's still time to see who can snatch $100 as they try to overthrow the pro.
Right. Right now, all I can do is overthrow the soda. That's what we're doing right now. Alrighty. Walking around here at the Coin Jam in Salem, Oregon. If you guys want to overthrow the pro, have an opportunity to win $100. All you have to do is come on down to the Coin Jam.
Well, the chat's already asking what kind of soda are you trying to overthrow, Caleb?
That is a great question for tonight, and that would be the Cherry Coke.
My goodness, the cherry Coke already quite an interesting drink. People always go for the common Coca-Cola drinks, and some even go for the Coke Zero, maybe even Coke Zero Sugar or Diet Coke even. But the cherry Coke is a rare option, so a great choice from Caleb tonight.
Right.
I think people are coming right now to play me. We'll see what happens. If not, I'm up for some questions. Everybody wants to ask questions.
Alrighty.
See if they're coming up to play. Yes, no, or maybe not. Maybe not. Never mind. People got really close and they just want to watch. It's so funny because behind the camera, there's people like looking, but they just don't know. Hey, Carlisle, I'm not sure if you got the chat up, but go ahead and let me know if any questions are coming in for me or for anything about air hockey. I would love to answer you guys' chats. This is live right now in Salem, Oregon. If you're near here, come on by and play me. But if you have any questions, let me know in the chat. Any suggestions? I'm bummed because I looked in the whole Salem area for air hockey tables, and I only found 2 that were Dynamo. 1 here and just 1 at the bowling alley. We might go to the bowling alley tomorrow because this place, they said they had a lot of people coming in. Not that many people want to play air hockey, so we might do the bowling alley tomorrow. All right, Carlisle, what's the chat say?
Indeed. Just going back to a little earlier about when we were talking about what would be a good example of things that are bad manners but not necessarily illegal in air hockey. We were asking about that question. First of all, Nathan, do you have any points?
Actually. Yeah, so there's a lot of rules that they have made to keep a lot of shenanigans away, but there's still a lot of it left. So example, Phil Arnold, you're allowed to have 7 seconds with the puck, right? So he's got the puck on the table, and he gets it over, and he's got 7 seconds. Instead of hitting it back or taking some time, he will walk away from the table and like wave at you and then jump on and hit it. And I don't know, it's just so kind of funny. It's kind of gimmicky to me. I think another one is when people do like silly stuff. They'll pass it back and forth like this, which is legal, and then make like a little clip shot with like their wrist like that way. It's just kind of funny. Jacob Wiesen once finished off a game where it was a last point. All he did was make it in. So he spun the mallet around and then smacked it. Like he did a spin shot and then did it. So stuff like that. I've seen players with the last point, what they'll do is they'll spin around in a circle and then hit it just to get in people's heads. I would like to keep the play on the table. I would rather it not be a game where people are trying to get in your mind by doing silly stuff. I think it should be about their skill, not about how flashy they are. So that's my opinion. But there was a forum about this a while ago. They said, what shots are considered dirty shots, where they're legal, but like frowned upon? And that was basically a big thing, is that doing a turkey shot or a double wall, things like that are considered dirty at the last point, but still legal.
Indeed. And looking back at the chat, we have some other examples that were mentioned. We have things like an interesting, from Fluffy Dragon Slayer, an interesting yet really awful thing you can do is lose possession of your mallet on purpose to catch the puck with your hands before it goes in the goal. So I believe that's an example of goaltending, yes?
No. That is no. Fluffy's amazing, by the way. But you are never allowed to touch the puck unless it's in your goal. Okay, so let's just say someone scored on me just now. The only time you can touch it, besides when it's like out of play, like because of a foul, is when you're serving it. You can place it on the table, you can hit it out of your hand, or you can let go of it. But as soon as you let go of it, you can't retouch it again, and for any reason, because then it's going to be considered like palming, which basically means you're blocking it somehow, right? And but the only exception for that is if you let go of your mallet. So if I make a shot and it's a perfect shot, okay, it's going to go right into their goal, and I hit that puck, but I let go of my mallet, like I let go of it, and it goes in their goal, then that does not count as a point because I let go of my mallet, which is a foul. However, if I hit the puck really hard and it bounces off the rail and goes into my own goal while I let go of my mallet, it does count. It's sort of like in football or any other sport, the opposing player would be able to decide the penalty, and in this case, they would rather say, hey, no penalty, let that goal count against them, right? So they made a rule that states if you ever let go of your mallet, you are allowed to cover up the goal with your arm to prevent the puck from going in, if it was like on your own shot. So if you hit the puck really hard and let go of your mallet, you can put your arm down. You definitely want to do that. It hurts like crazy, by the way. These things, I've actually put wooden goal blockers in the goal to block the puck so I can get it back over and over again. And I blew that thing to smithereens. Like splinters were going everywhere. And this is when I first started playing. These things hit really, really hard. I'm going to see if this guy wants to play right here. Carlisle, what else is the chat saying?
All right, let's see what else in the chat has been saying is... We've got some other things here. It's like, yeah, Fluffy is saying... forgot that it specifically has to be your own shot. So, yeah, that makes sense. Let's see from earlier here. We have got... Yes, we were also from earlier from Gregory. I don't know if you had heard from it before. It's saying, the way I look at it, if the goal is to play more air hockey, this is about overall guidance in terms of how to, like, things to learn as you're starting to get more professional and starting to get more serious about air hockey. And from Gregory, it's the way I look at it, if the goal is to play more air hockey, you need to be a gracious loser. Nobody is going to want to play another game with you if you are a bad loser. I'm sure that's very much one you would agree with and one I would agree with as well.
That's very true. I was a very poor loser against Josiah a few weeks ago where he was up on me and it got to within 2 points. I was such a bad loser. I ended up winning that game, but barely. And I was so mad at myself afterwards. I had to apologize to him multiple times because I was so in my head. I was so mad at myself. I wasn't mad at him. He was doing great. I was mad at myself, but I was being a really poor loser about it. And I'm like, man, if I keep that up, no one's going to want to play with me. Like, I have to keep my attitude up even when I'm losing. I will say that's the hardest thing for me.
Indeed.
Oh,
and
I'm going to go ask these
something...
guys. I'm going to... Go ahead, Carla.
Yeah, indeed. And it is also something I would also agree with, especially as I've been getting more serious into air hockey. And I'd say I'd also apply this to any sort of competitive sport, is that it's always a struggle for that mental aspect, especially when you're either down by a lot or up by a lot, but your opponent slowly comes back into the game and you're worried about the prospect of, what am I doing wrong? Am I doing this or this or this incorrectly? And you end up getting it so far in your own head that you end up either messing up your own skill or becoming more of a sore loser as a result of that. And it's one of the harder things that I'm still learning, and I'm sure a lot of other people in any competitive sport who has either been playing it for a couple of weeks or a couple of years can also figure out as well. And once again, a reminder, first off, we like to thank all of the 62 concurrent viewers that we have right now here in the chat. We thank you for spending your Friday night with us here at the American Air Hockey League. And for those of you who are just joining in, this is our Overthrow the Pro event live here in Salem, Oregon at the Coin Jam, where we have our number one player in the state of Idaho, Nathan Buss, who is currently warming up to the right of your screen, warming himself up, keeping himself busy, and prepping himself to take on anyone willing to dare. And if you can get 7 points against our number one player in the state, you earn $100. Sounds simple, but it is truly anything but.
Right.
And also going back to the chat with regards to our previous conversation on struggles with the mental aspects of air hockey, saying for Respect X saying reverse sweep anxiety is real. Yeah, very much true. I can actually recall a Monday night stream, a pro versus amateur Monday night stream here a couple of months ago, I want to say, where there was a game between our current number 3 player Spec and our number 2 player Josiah during one of the sets in particular, where Spec was up 3 games to nothing, and playing really, really, really well, but Josiah just slowly came back and kept fighting and ended up reverse sweeping to take that set. He ultimately ended up losing that entire match in a 2-1 set, but
All right,
it's those
Carlisle.
small things.
We're actually going to be switching it up. We're going to be heading over to the bowling alley and seeing if there are some people there.
Check this out, everybody. This is going to be the first time. We normally just wait and set up and start streaming after we've set up. But we're going to actually break down and leave this joint because there's people here. They're just not really wanting to jump into a game right now. They're here to hang out. We tried the bar. Now we're going to try the bowling alley. So we're actually going to have you jump in the car with us and drive over to the bowling alley. If you guys want to just snoop around and stay in the stream, go ahead. This is going to be fun. We're going to try to grab all of our gear really fast and go and get in the car, go over to the bowling alley. And so if you guys are in the Salem area right now, go meet us at the bowling alley there. I don't know what it's called. I'm going to go find out right now. And then we're going to see if there are more players that want to play us over there. Okay, Carlisle, take it away, buddy. You're going to watch us pack up and jump in the car and drive across town. This should be a lot of fun. Carlisle, have you ever commentated a car drive? Now you get
Well, I can't say I have, but hey, there's always a first time for everything, and I'm willing to take on any challenges I can get. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen. So, as we pack up, well, first of all, we'd like to, of course, thank the folks here at the Coin Gem in Salem, Oregon, for allowing us to stay here and spend a good chunk of time over here working and being a part of this Overthrow the Pro segment. We really and truly appreciate you so much. But for now, it is time for another road trip. So it's time for a road trip. We're going to be heading over to the bowling alley. We'll get you up to speed with the details as soon as we get them. So of course we thank you. So we're going to take a small bit of break in the period, but we're going to head on for a road trip onto the bowling alley.
Okay, we're going to look it up right now, and you guys this is going to be all live together. It's going to be so fun and ridiculous. I'm looking forward to this, actually. Okay, I'm taking the camera down. It's like on a tripod right now.
It's like, and from the chat, I can't wait to make such great commentary moves. It's like, okay, Nathan's taking a left turn on fourth. Real smooth technique with the wheel there. Gotta love his left turn rotations, full 360 rotations.
He needs to get an oil change. Actually, the car that we brought a different car with us so the whole family can come. And so it's an older one with a 7-seater, which is rare. When was the last time you heard of a vehicle that holds 7 people?
Yes, indeed. Also another reminder, don't forget your mallet. Yeah,
Thank
you
you
wouldn't
so
want to
much.
leave that
I totally
memento.
would have. Oh, no. But I'm leaving them with some coins on the table, so if they want to play, there's money on the table.
It is the
Okay,
Coin
what else
Jam,
is there?
after all.
Yeah.
And also another piece of commentary. Oh, he's busting out the turn signal!
Guys, check this out. This is a filter. I want to show you guys this thing. So I'm going to put this over the lens and show you something as I turn it. Watch the reflection. Okay, so do you see that reflection right there? Okay, and as I twist this thing, watch as that reflection almost fully disappears. You see
We
that?
have someone who wants to play right now, though.
Oh, you want to play? Okay, I'll play one more game. Let's do it.
A contestant.
One guy's jumping in.
A challenger.
We do have ourselves one last competitor here at the Coin Jam in Salem, Oregon. So we have one more shot, one more opportunity to try and overthrow the pro. Here we go.
What's your first name, by the way? Daniel's coming in. So you guys can put in Daniel. Go ahead.
All right, so we have Daniel coming here today. One shot to overthrow the pro. Here we go. Nathan already taking full advantage, using his speed to his advantage. But couldn't quite get it to go. Daniel going for a left wall shot. Can't get it, but the right wall from Nathan lets him take first blood. Daniel using momentum. Throws the puck to the right. Can't quite get it. When Nathan taking control, dragging shots. A couple of right walls, but don't quite get it.
Jessica, the coins. Do you have the quarters? The table died. Because we had it on. It's okay. That means you get another shot with a 0-0 game, bro.
And we're going to reset the The table couldn't handle the absolute speed of these two competitors. So we have to do it all over again.
Okay, bro, go ahead. Good luck.
Here we go. And we've already got the first blood just as quickly as the last. Nathan up 1-0. Daniel goes for the right wall, gets blocked. Nathan taking full possession. The cross goes in, 2-0. Daniel going for a cross, gets blocked. 2 off goals from Nathan, can't quite get it to go. And putting in the speed, the absolute speed of Nathan Buss on display, ladies and gentlemen. 3-0, just like that. And the puck flicks over just a little bit. Nathan taking a shot, another quick cross, another quick point, 4-0. Ooh, Daniel trying to get some momentum, but he can't quite keep it in. Nathan being a kind one, a humble number 1, but as he makes point number 5, he may be kind and humble, but he is no less ruthless in his performance. Daniel tries another cross, doesn't quite get it to go. Diamond formation from Nathan Buss again. A couple of crosses blocks, a left wall that goes in, 6-0 en route to his 7-0 skunk. Nathan taking his time, going for the dragon shot, goes off wall, doesn't get it. The cross, and there you have it, 7-0 skunk, just like that. Easy does it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, we're still gonna be live. We're gonna stay live. Oh. Yes, I do.
All right.
So, I'm not gonna be able to hear you for a second. So, Carlisle, good luck. This is gonna be the hardest thing. Also, Carlisle, I appreciate you, bro. Okay, everyone gets to see this place. One last time. Let's see what the place looks like.
Indeed. One last look at the Coin Jam. And once again, we thank you so much to the Coin Jam here in Salem, Oregon for having us host this Overthrow the Pro event. It's been truly an honor, and we really greatly appreciate you guys for allowing us to host this event here tonight. But we're out here and we're on a road trip here to the bowling alley. And as soon as we get the details for it, we will let you know both in the chat and live here on this Friday night.
Hey guys, a little help. One of you guys, can you? Oh.
And looking here at the chat, what we have so far is actually a question. If you guys can, actually, if there is a question, if it can be heard, just for a second. But I will hold on. I will hold on to that question and get to it when we get moving. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, and to the 62 concurrent viewers we have here tonight, we do appreciate you guys spending your Friday night and the past couple of hours here to witness some amazing air hockey, some great moments, some laughs, some highs and lows. But the search for whoever can take on that $100 is underway still.
Right. Can you still hear us, Carlisle?
Yes, we can. And actually, we do have one question coming in. And just from Respect X again, which is a fair question to make, saying, you don't have to plan this, guys. You guys just take over the table or what? It's a little jokingly, but still a question to be asked.
Awesome. That being said, we are headed on out of here to check out the bowling alley now to see what kind of air hockey table and players we have over there tonight. So if you are in the Salem, Oregon area, come on down. This was the Coin Jam. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much to the Coin Jam, indeed.
So now headed over to the bowling alley. We are going to show you that entire journey, I believe. So here we go.
Yes. Indeed,
And
we are on
now,
ourselves. We're on a nice little
there's a
road
lot
trip
of different
on
ways
to.
you can walk. You know, you could walk like this, like the cool walk here, or here, let me put my phone away for just a second. You could also have the prison walk where you like kind of do a little swag. You know what I'm saying? You're like, hey, I could take you down on air hockey. Or you could be like, skippity doo da, skippity day. But anyway, looks like we will be getting over to the cargo ship, or whatever you would like to call that. A very interesting move we're doing here tonight. Showing you a little bit of the Oregon area. Carlisle, are you still with us?
Yes, yes, indeed, and right here with you on this journey.
Awesome, thank you. All right, so Caleb, let them know we're going to the rec lanes. We are going to the rec lanes, is what it's called. It is a few minutes away. It may take us a few moments there to get over there, but this is Salem, Oregon, that we are located right now.
Do
if you guys like what you're seeing, like and subscribe.
Any fun facts about Salem, Oregon?
Yeah, the only fun fact I know is that we have a group of friends who live near Salem, Oregon. So every once in a while we'll come up here and visit them. That being said, fun fact is that place we were just located, the Coin Jam, was not quite as popping as we thought, but hey, it was still interesting. Got a few people over, a lot of cool people who came to play.
Yes, a lot of cool people that came to play, a lot of good competitors, a lot of good competition, but still the journey still remains. The quest to find who can overthrow the pro continues. With one new location in mind, we'll see how it goes.
Absolutely. This is definitely something we've never done before.
An unprecedented moment, but indeed there's a first time for everything, and this may be the best first time you can ask for.
Right. An improv maneuver, switching it up a little bit, seeing if we can't find a few more people who may be located over there at the bowling alley. If you guys like what you're seeing, like and subscribe. We do it all here at the American Air Hockey League. I wonder if we'll actually stay connected while driving over there. We'll find out here. Now remember, we aren't actually driving and using the camera itself. You know, the driver is hands-free from any devices, anything like that. So no worries there.
You can literally see the phone mount.
And you can hear Siri letting us know where to go. We may get lost, we may not. It is all up for your viewing entertainment. Carlisle, what is the chat saying about this unprecedented occurrence?
Just getting some casual things in the chat. First off, saying hi to Noah Garza. Good to see you once again. Saying what's up, fam? Noe, nothing much. Noe Garza, just good to see you as always. Oh, nothing crazy. Just good old impromptu road trip. We promise this is air hockey related.
Absolutely. We are going from one location to another location. We were just over there at Coin Jam in Salem, Oregon. You know, we had a bunch of fun players come out, new players, new people. You're casual, trying to overthrow the pro. Unfortunately, none of them took home that $100. So now we are headed over to the bowling alley in Salem, Oregon, and to see if anyone over there would like an opportunity to take home that $100.
And just to make sure, I believe the place we are heading to is called the Wreck.
Absolutely. Speaking of wreck, hopefully we don't enter into a wreck with that car trying to jump out in front of our driver here, but no. Luckily, our driver is top notch, absolutely destroying these roads right now.
Absolutely
the air hockey
destroying
reflex
these
is
roads.
in order.
Yes, the air hockey reflexes are in order. Who knew our number one air hockey player is indeed also our number one driver?
Absolutely. We still follow all the rules and regulations of the road, just like we do in air hockey. This red light absolutely destroying our momentum right now, but we are going to do what we can to overcome.
This, it's hard because nothing really slows me down. But this red light is really putting a cramp in my style right now. The bus doesn't stop here. There we go. Let's do this.
Absolutely.
What's funny is
Keep
that
on
there was
rolling.
a bus stop right there.
Just like we keep the cameras rolling, we're rolling on over to the bowling alley now.
I'm really bummed out. I'm going to say it, though. I'm really bummed that we went to the Coin Jam after calling them for weeks, after emailing them, after leaving multiple messages, and speaking with 2 of the employees. One of the employees today really, first off, here's why I'm upset. I walk in, I talk to the employee at the counter, and I was like, did you know I was coming? He's like, no, I had no idea you were coming. And so that was a bummer. I couldn't get the Wi-Fi from them. They didn't want to give us access, which is fine. It just means that sometimes we're not going to have a great stream, But what bugged me was that I walked up to a random guy playing on one of the arcade cabinets, and I said, hey, would you like to play air hockey? And he's like, oh, I heard that you were coming. Yeah, I work here. I'm one of the employees. And I heard that you were coming. I'm just surprised that you actually showed up. And I said, dude, why didn't you tell anybody? Like, I talked to you on the phone, and you said you were going to let them know I was coming. And he said, oh, I wasn't really sure if you were or not. And I said, but I called multiple times. I sent emails. I really wish you had told them. I'm actually kind of upset that you didn't tell anybody I was coming. I just drove 10 hours to be here, and none of your parishioners realized that we were going to be here because of it. And we're doing this for free. We don't charge the arcades for this. The arcades do not pay us to come out and play. We do this for free advertisement for them, and it's fun for our channel as well, just to go out there and see if anybody can beat a pro. But I am bummed out that they really let us down that badly. Oh, I should take this guy's license plate out, huh?
Yeah.
I feel bad. Don't look at his license plate. Yeah. I don't know who this is, but hopefully he doesn't. Well, it's like a dash cam. Well, dash cams are okay, I guess. But we got a dash cam now. Wouldn't that be the
We have our
most
own
ridiculous thing
personal
if this
dash
was?
cam. Sometimes
This
you speak the words of Bear Grylls. You improvise, you adapt, and you overcome.
Bear Grylls, drink your own. Okay, yeah, let's keep going. Oh man.
All right, so it looks like we're only a few more minutes out, and we will be arriving at the location.
I would like everyone to know I'm going a perfect 30 miles an hour, and the speed limit is 30 miles an hour.
Well, technically, you're going. Well, now you're going.
Yeah. This is good.
Yes,
I've never driven with a dash cam before. I will say it's highly distracting.
Movie of
That
your
much
life.
is true. We got one more. We also have one more comment from Fluffy Dragon Slayer, of course, and it's being, hey, it's like it's dark in Idaho, and also, hey guys, can you guys pick me up a pizza? I don't know.
Yeah.
If we find ourselves a local pizza place, there might be an opportunity. There might even be pizza at the wreck. Who knows?
I'm kind of mad at Oregon, frankly, because I searched the 1 hour radius from Lincoln City and Salem, and the only 2 places I could find a Dynamo table were at the Coin Jam and this bowling alley we're going to. I'm kind of nervous because bowling alleys, most people go to bowling alleys to play
Bowling.
To bowl, and most people go to the bars to drink. And so, they didn't have any arcades that had air hockey tables that were Dynamo. They had some kid ones that were like super small and had the dividers and the awful mallets. So I'm really hoping that this bowling alley is just chock full of people that want to see if they can overthrow the pro. This is why it's so funny. We're trying this hard to give people a chance, because we see in the chat all the time people saying, hey, I think I can beat these guys. These guys look like they're really easy. We had a friend come over yesterday, and they've been watching the stream for over, I don't know, a year and a half now. And they came over and they said, okay, I actually want to play you in person. And as we were playing, they said, you guys make it look so easy. Well, that's sort of just what practice does, right? It makes it look a lot easier, but when you're actually playing, it's way harder to have control over the puck. Carlisle, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for diving in. I know that you didn't expect to commentate us driving around. Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine, babe.
I feel weird.
Okay, we're covering up his license plate.
It's always the first time to.
But I don't think you need to worry
There's
about
a first time for everything
and
in these
endangering
worlds.
myself by showing you my fingerprint.
Yeah. Carla, I appreciate you, man. I know it's so funny. You expected to commentate an air hockey match, and hopefully we can find one. You know, that bar said that they get really busy right around this time, but we gave it hours, and they really weren't trying to help us in any way, which is a bummer. You know, we come out of our way to come out here. You know, we did a Overthrow the Pro a week ago, and it was in Utah, in Logan, Utah. We had tons of people show up. We had what was it? 86,000 views live for that arcade. And so our job is really just to promote arcades in the area. If you're watching this and you're wondering why these guys driving around, it's because we're trying this hard to help promote air hockey and to promote the local arcades in the area.
Onto River Road Northeast.
Oh yeah, now you're getting expert commentary from Google telling us where to drive.
Of course, we got expert commentary. We have joining us are the wonderful Google Maps here tonight. It's a very special guest indeed.
Onto River Road Northeast.
But
thank you, Carlisle. Thank you so much for introducing me. I am taking over everything now.
Look at that. We have 3 greens in a row. That is a miracle in itself.
Oh man, there's nothing stopping us now.
Nothing's stopping us now, but the momentum is fully in our possession. But to add on to it is a good point. It is a good thing to point out regarding with these Overthrow the Pro events and what's been mentioned before, and I'm more than comfortable with mentioning again.
This building right here.
With these are the things we do to introduce the American Air Hockey League to. It's more than these Overthrow the Pro events can also be more than just a event of, you know, who can beat the #1 player in the state of Idaho to win $100. It's also a way to show off these cool locations around the United States, because there's always places like arcades and bowling alleys and other forms where people can just get together and have fun and enjoy themselves while also learning things about air hockey and just overall, trying their best for a shot at $100. And even if they don't end up doing well, even if they only score like 1, 2, maybe even 3 points, there's always a way. It's that way in. It allows people to gain that interest. Everybody starts somewhere, and these Overthrow the Pro events are a great place to start.
All right.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm grabbing the phone. Here we go.
All right, we did it. We managed to travel from one location to the next.
Is anybody still actually with us? I will be so surprised if anybody stuck around to watch us drive from one spot to the next. So let me know in the chat. Are you guys still here? Are you still hanging around? Are you still going to watch us?
The comments. I will say I can confirm the comments are. The comments are still going.
We're here. Oh, I'm getting tangled up. Can someone help me? There we go. I'm tangled on so many cables right now. Okay, I gotta get the comments
are still live. And
already,
we still have
now,
62 concurrent
first
viewers.
Impressions. It looks large, but it also looks a bit locked down.
It does look a little bit locked down. Oh, doesn't it?
It looks like we do have an entrance right here, possibly though.
Who's gonna win the $100? Who's gonna win it? Look at this beautiful signature too, signed.
All right.
Whoever wins this $100 takes home a signature as well. And
It's
some of
not
my
just
DNA
$100,
my
but
pocket
it's a
forever.
unique $100 even.
It's gonna be fun. These guys are not ready for this. You want to say food or drink? Okay.
Oh no, you
All right.
Okay.
Let's see what we got going on here.
Right,
here is the dynamo table.
Oh no, is it a 7-footer? No! No! Oh, can you hold this real quick?
Yes,
I
this
need
is
it.
literally
Here's the
saddest
only
thing
problem.
ever.
Do you see what okay, look at this. This is important. Can you see this right here? If you want to know, if you're about to buy an air hockey table, okay, and you're wondering, this is like even a see-through one. I am so mad at this table right now. If you're wondering if it's a 7 or 8 foot table, tell just by the picture of it, if the bolt is right here, right? Like this bolt, if it's right here, or if it's count these real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes 4 to get to the middle. Then that means it's a 7-foot table. If there's 5 to get to the middle, that tells you it's an 8-foot table. If this bolt is right here, this table I can stretch way over to the side, right? And it's made out of, oh man, I don't know if I want to play on this piece of junk. Look at the scores. Look at the scores are in the table. Ah, I am so mad that Dynamo made this piece of junk. You know what? Let's play on it. Let's give it one shot. I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's play on this thing. Caleb, you want to play against me real quick?
It's better to
Sure,
commit.
let's go ahead and give it
Okay,
one
where's
shot here. One matchup.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put okay. Carlisle, are you still with us?
Yes, I am here and ready to commentate.
Yeah, is that all right? So, I'm a pro player, and so we just went to the bar, and there's an air hockey table there. If anybody beats me, they get $100. This is a 7-foot table, though. It's not an 8-foot table, so I'm gonna see if it's worth it. Yeah. We're streaming live right now. Yeah. So we're gonna see if you're good. We're gonna see if this table's worth a dang. If this table's worth a dang and it plays good, I'll play people on it. But yeah, we'll see. Are you any good? Okay, he said he's not very good. Okay, we're gonna try our darndest.
All right, we are setting up the table or the camera. Excuse me. The bowling alley, not a bad looking bowling alley overall. We got a nice little town and country food bar there, looking good, and an arcade on the other side. Quite a few people here to play, doing some bowling, but we're gonna at least test out this air hockey table tonight. Carlisle, what are you thinking about this place?
First impressions, this place looks really, really nice. Even the table aside, not being the most ideal size, this actually looks really nice. It has the reminders. It reminds me of something like an old,
you're probably talking and we can't hear because of our earbuds. Got it. I'm sorry, Carlisle. You keep talking, man. I'll be quiet.
Yeah. It reminds me of something like an older restaurant from like the 1970s or 80s. It has that retro aesthetic, but it's not dated retro. It's funky retro. It's in other words, it's like
we have to buy
bell
a card,
bottoms
I'm assuming,
and
right?
Saved by the Bell.
Do you have another air hockey table, or is this the only one?
And looking in the comments from John B, and was already answered by Respect X, saying how advantageous is height and reach in air hockey, and do taller players fare better than shorter players? Which was answered yes, and I will also agree with that. In some ways, sure, but talent rules over anything is the short answer. To add to that as well,
we're
we
almost
have
ready
two different
to dive
kinds
in.
we have two different kinds of players who
and then we can try
we've had a
out
lot of different players who've
Dynamo
played
monstrosity and see if it's worth even playing on at all.
Yeah, we've had a lot of players who have played even in the state of Idaho alone. In fact, our number 2 player in the state is just 14 years old and is
like $4 on it. Is that okay?
Quite short, but still he uses his speed. He uses his speed and his reaction timing to make up for a lack of reach. You can see him up against players like Chance, our number 5 player in the state, who's very tall and with a great wingspan. He can basically reach halfway across even an 8-foot air hockey table. But even despite that, in many of the games that the two play, it's usually Josiah that comes out on top despite that reach advantage.
Right. All right, we are still setting up, getting some of the coins that we need in order to start the machine up. We're going to test out this air hockey table. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of people waiting to play air hockey here, but that's okay.
Yep, only time will tell. But for now, we're going to give ourselves a good old-fashioned test run with our two players, of course. Nathan Buss, our number 1 player, our pro, and From the looks of it, it will be Nathan versus Caleb once again. Different. Will it? It may be a different table, but will it be the same result, or will there be a different result coming along here tonight?
Right.
And for those of you in the chat who have just joined us, right now, we have indeed moved. We initially started at the Coin Jam in Salem, Oregon, but today and now we are now here at the Rec, the bowling alley, which also features a dynamo table. It is a little smaller than what was at the Coin Jam, but it still is it's still a really interesting opportunity. The table looks nice, and we'll see what happens as people fill out and as time goes on. But for now, we're just gonna give it a test run and do our best to have fun for the rest of the night.
Right. Yeah, this table, it's too bad because, I mean, it looked like it would have been a pretty cool table, but they got the middle divider on it, and they added, your lights and your stuff on there, making it not quite playable for pro matches, but it is interesting. Also, it might be, I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like it's a little shorter on the side.
It is, according to Nathan, it's apparently a little shorter, at least in terms of length, because this is supposed to be a 7-foot table and not an 8-foot table. So he was pointing out the differences in between the studs, and this is an important thing when you're trying to buy air hockey tables. It's the differences in the space between the studs when it gets to the center. You can tell what's a 7-foot table and an 8-foot table. And ideally, if you are to buy an air hockey table, you want to buy an 8-foot air hockey table, as it is the ideal size. It's a larger size and the one that's commonly used in pro matches all across the world.
Carla, I think today is just out to get us because I had to have at least $5. So I had to get $5 in coins to exchange it into dollar bills, put it onto this card, start it, because this thing has like bolts in it. It only allows for cards. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to slide this thing. Okay, it started. Hey, it only charges 50 cents. Okay, I'll give them credit for that. If it's only 50 cents a play, that's pretty awesome. And it's an actual dynamo puck. Okay. They're getting a little bit more respect now. That's a very small amount. All right, Caleb, you ready to get wrecked on a 7-foot table?
I guess so.
Oh my gosh, it doesn't even.
The air on this table.
It's because it's a Halt. It's because it's a giant piece of plastic. Oh, and there's a huge chip into this thing.
Huge chip in the dynamo.
Did you guys know that there's actually sandpaper on the table? They can sand the puck. Help it flow. Let's see if that works. Does that work? No. Still too much. Man, this is so bad.
All right, now we see why no one is playing on this table.
Air hockey. We can make a whole movie out of this.
It's not working correctly, so of course people wouldn't be playing on it.
There's like no air
the
anywhere.
Air is not really working through these holes. They probably have to all get either cleaned out or the blower needs to be checked on this table right now. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like this will be a very good showing for you guys.
It's okay. We're doing it anyway. We're playing on a tiny table with no air.
Maybe this is a huge opportunity for me to take down the pro.
You ready, bro?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Oh my god.
There we go for this test matchup.
A whole different. It's like hitting a bounce. Here we go.
This one's going to be very fun.
Oh my gosh. Hey, I got it back. It's good.
It's good.
Oh, the table slides. Oh no. The goals are smaller.
Nathan looking for his right ball shot.
Can't so much.
looking for his shots in the disadvantage, trying to make the most out of disadvantage. Though the table isn't good, it could be the chance.
Oh, and
to
it's
break
lightning.
things down.
This is awful. Carlisle, I appreciate you, man. I think I owe you a pizza.
All right, and the transition shot.
A transition slot to the blast. This is awful.
It doesn't quite get it to go. Stuck in the center. Can't quite make it out of the corner. Hill trying to make his way out. That's going to be topping several times over.
this is why we're picky about the tables we play on, because it's so different. When the puck doesn't slide, it's too small. So people are like, why does it have to be a
and
dynamo?
look at this. If I wanted to cheat right now, I wouldn't be able to. It's not fun.
Never
for
mind,
anyone.
I like it. I like it. Oh,
Well,
you
I don't
can't
know
even.
if that. I don't know if that's necessarily a disadvantage now.
This is the worst. Carlisle, I'm
All right,
sorry,
here we
man.
go.
Okay, here we go. No. Okay, the good news is the dragon shot's so easy that you can do it. Because it just stays.
In this position, it actually makes it easier to defend against.
I can't even do the diamond drift. It's like impossible. Oh man.
Like this with the struggles with the table, we're now seeing our pro having to use different tactics to try and work his way through. Let's see how this goes.
It's called air hockey, and this thing doesn't even. Oh man. All right. Yeah,
my finger.
I'm gonna end up breaking a monitor before I end up scoring a goal.
All right, here we go. Can I at least
I'm ready.
get one shot on Nathan here?
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Very unfortunate with this table right now.
You can almost block the whole goal because their goals are smaller.
Right. Ah! And I made a goal.
This is garbage.
And
All right.
Caleb scores.
All right, Carlisle, I'm going to let you go before I put you through any more of this absolute torture. I appreciate you so much. Everybody in the chat that came out here, I'm sorry tonight turned into such a terrible night. Tomorrow, I'm going to be going back to that bar. I'm probably going to go a bit later to give them a chance for them to actually get some people. Anybody's in the Salem area, I'm giving everybody one last shot to come out and play me tomorrow. If not, we're just going to call it. And, I'm just going to enjoy the beach instead. We drove 10 hours to get here, and there's only one good table in all of the Salem area. That's pretty bad. So I'm going to let you guys go. Carlisle, thank you so much for commentating, man. Caleb, you are awesome. To my wife, to Cruz, who put this all together. He's the one running all the scores in the background. He's absolutely amazing. And to everybody else that watched, I appreciate all of you guys, from all of us at the American Air Hockey League. Oh, let's see. Is there a chat?
Yes, we do have a couple more questions.
I'm the worst at bowling. If you guys want to see the bowling alley, this is what the bowling alley looks like.
Yeah, just a quick look at the rec here in Salem, Oregon. We have ourselves a nice little multi-lane bowling alley. Nice lighting, nice atmosphere. Quite a few people here, but those people are all here for bowling. And even a stage as well.
Look
Quite
at this
interesting.
restaurant and coffee bar. Yeah, that looks good. That's our commentator there. Look at that guy.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Oh, wait. That thing says, you can't really see me if I move this up. It says women on it. I don't know.
What's that?
There's a box full of women over there. I don't know. Oh, I'm going to tip the camera. All right, there you go, guys. There's the rec. I appreciate you guys from all of us at the American Air Hockey League. Carlisle,
absolutely. Thank you so much. Carlisle, take it away.
Have an amazing night. We'll just go ahead and cut it right here. Bye, guys.
All right. Have a fantastic night. You guys take care.